get out of there. And the ball comes. They got me down.
I mean, when you look at it, it's just absolutely stacked.
Back up. Back up. Waller across.
Take a seat.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Mullen.
The boy grew up.
Snap good. Hold good. And victory in overtime for the Raiders.
Yo, salute. What is good, nation? What is good with YouTube? What is good with everybody, man? No matter what team you represent, man, appreciate you for pulling up, man. 50 billion things on YouTube. The fact that you allow me to grace your screen for any amount of time is greatly appreciated, more than I could probably verbally express. So I definitely want to send a shout out to every single person that's pulling up. I got a special guest backstage. Before I get into my spiel, I just want to bring him out real quick. Brody was on time, you know what I mean? He was ready to go. He's like, hey, man, if you're going live, we'd love to pull up, you know what I mean, and be a part of the conversation. And I said, for sure, man, I'm going live shortly. And he was like, all right, cool, I'll be ready. And Brody was ready, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, like I like to call him here, bro. You know what I mean? The time traveler. You know what I mean? A man who exists in the future, but in the past at the same time. Whenever he graces the screen, he's in the past, but living in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, run up on him if you want to. In the dark alley at night, catch a roundhouse to the face. Mr. Apocasi Raider. What's up, AR?
What's good, my brother? Just like Ali likes to sing, always on time. How are you, brother?
I'm good, man. How about you?
Had better days. I got some things going on, but it's not about me. It's about you. Let's
I can dig it.
Go on,
Hey, it's about everybody, man. It's not always just about me. It's about everybody, man. But shouts out to Raider Wade. What's good with you, fam? If you're still in the building, salute to you. Milk a breezy like cereal. If you're in the building, salute to you, brother. Appreciate you. EJ Raider, my dude. Pleasure to meet you on Saturday, man. It was good hanging out.
My bad, man. You're right. Ashanti, my bad.
Unfazed Truth, what's good? Ziegler, the kryptonite on this team. I hear you. Alakan, what's good with you? Salute, fam. Raider Bob 85, salute, bro. Hope all is well with you. Joe E, what's good with you, man? Salute. My boy Roy Rashidas, what's good with you, Lord Rashidas? What's good with you, man? Hey, West Side, man, check your motherfucking IG, bro.
Yeah, my bad. That's Ashanti. You know what I mean.
Good. You all good. Let me see. Yeah, check your motherfucking check your goddamn IG, bro. 20 minutes ago, man, I sent you an invite. 20 minutes ago, you could at least said no. You know what I mean, Kevin? We gonna figure that out, man. We definitely gonna figure that out. My dude Kevin Figgins, what's good with you, fam? Just finished talking to him on IG. You know what I mean? The fantasy league is out. I'm getting ready to break it down in a hot second. You know what I mean? It is available to members only right now. They have 48 hours to claim their spot, and then it goes live to the public. So right now, it came out about 6 hours ago. So they got 42 hours to claim their spot, and then it will be open to the public. It is a $20 buy-in. Winner takes all. This is guaranteed. Yep, Kev just got his spot. Kev, I will send you the link in IG me your email, and I will get you the link before the show is over. You know what I mean? As soon as I get a couple more special guests in, I will send you the link. So DM me your email, and I will get you the link sent to you. Kev is in with the $25 donation to the chat. That is his fee. He decided to do 25 because he knows YouTube takes a little bit off the top. You know what I mean? So $25 should cover his full entry fee, which is only $20. But if you want to pay through here, you know what I mean, that would be the way to do it, because YouTube takes the top. And if you just send 20, I'll cover the rest. I'm not tripping. You know what I mean? But it's the Fantasy Football League, Buddha. It is Dirty Raiders Fantasy Football League, bro. And the draft will be live. It will be live. People may not be live with me, but they will be live in the draft. I will hold the draft live here on next Sunday, the 4th. The draft will be live here next Sunday on the 4th. But yes, the Fantasy League is in full swing, in full effect. Hey, man, Kevin, I appreciate that, bro. For real. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, as I said, I was going to release it to the members first. You know what I mean? The ones who pay every month to be a member of the channel. They were going to get first dibs at the spots. So my boy Kevin Figgins is in. NorCal Jesse is in. And my boy, hold on. I don't want to get his Trigo. Trigo was in. Yeah. Trigo was in too. So it was 11 spots available, a 12-man fantasy league. 4 spots are taken, including myself. You know what I mean? 4 spots are taken, so 8 seats left in the draft. And you're definitely gonna enjoy this draft. I can almost guarantee it. Let me give you guys a little breakdown of what it's gonna be. So let's look at this. Boom, 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 boom. Then we're gonna put together a 53-man roster, man. We're gonna put together our own 53-man roster. So you got the 12-man team, right? So let me get to the league. And yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, another special guest backstage. Yeah, Captain Point. Captain Point is in. I was trying to remember what his membership name was. Captain Point is in. You know what I mean? I sent it to your email. I sent the link to your email, Captain Point. If you haven't seen it yet, but I sent the link for the Fantasy League to your email. I got your dub through Venmo, so I sent you the link, brother. So, ladies and gentlemen, real quick, another special guest backstage, man. This man is the king of the outdoors. That's why his channel is called Yes Sir Outdoors. Any and everything that you want to know. Hey, Sarah, hold on real quick, Twan. What, Sarah, my sis, what's good? Where you been? Long time no see. No,
she popped up on my live the other night. Yeah, it's good to see her back.
Good to see you back, sis. Good to see you back, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I'm sorry for the interruption, but that's whenever sis pops up, it's a great thing. Ladies and gentlemen, the inventor of brown crackers, the one, the only, the hardest working man in the Bay Area. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Reddy Twan. What's up with you, Twan?
Hey, what's good, man? Hey, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? You could pause my intro. You know what I'm saying? Anytime there's a Sarah sighting. Salute to Sarah. You know what I'm saying? Good to see you, sis.
So here's the breakdown. Here's the breakdown. It's not a public view. It's 12 teams. Weeks per playoff matchup. Playoff weeks are 17 through 18. Only 4 teams are making it. You have a max of 15 trades 15 ads a season, which can be discussed. I can change it. Max ads 3 per week. Max trades per season 10. Only the commissioner can veto a trade, which I highly probably will not do. I ain't even that concerned. That's some hater shit to veto a trade, man, just because you might be playing somebody. You have 3 days to reject the trade. Trade deadline is November 18th. There's a 1-day waiver period. There's a budget for the waiver. You have 5,000 season points to create your budget. That's your budget for the waivers, and the waiver is like $10-12 or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but I gave you 5,000 points. Post-draft players are free agents. Free agent lock type. Yes, players lock in at game time. Um, that's not for your whole roster. That's just for your active roster. Um, game time is the start of the season is week 1. Winners league, no settings. So here are your starting roster positions and roster limits. You have 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, a tight end, a kicker. You get 2 defensive squads. You get 2 defenses that you can run with. You also get 3 spots where you can add another quarterback, running back, wide receiver, or tight end. Whatever combination you want to do. But you have 3 spots, so you can run with 2 quarterbacks in 1 week. You can run with however many you want. Like you have 3 additional spots for that. You have 8 on the bench and you have 4 reserves. I can't see the chat because I'm on a different screen, so I do apologize. So on the offense, you get 1 point per pass attempt, 2 points per completion. You get 1 point per 25 passing yards. You get 4 points for passing touchdowns. You -2 for interceptions thrown. Every time you're sacked, you minus a half a point. If your quarterback goes for 300 to 399 passing yards, you get a 6-point bonus. If they go over 400 passing yards in a game, you get a 10-point bonus. I mean that means that quarterback balled his ass out. He should get a little boost, right? 40 plus passing yard touchdown bonus is 5 points. A 50-yard touchdown, you get an additional 7 points on top of that completion. Rushing attempts are 1.5 per attempt. Rushing yards, you get 1 yard per 5 yards, 1 point per 5 yards. A rushing touchdown is 6 points. A rushing touchdown over 40 yards is 6 points plus an additional 5. 50-yard touchdown run is 6 points plus an additional 7. If your running back runs for 100 to 99 yards, you get an additional 6 points added at the end of the game. If it's over 200 yards, you get an additional 8 points added at the end of the game. 1 point per receptions, 1 point per 5 yards on your receiving, 6 points for a touchdown. Touchdown over 40 yards is an additional 6 points. Over 50 yards is an additional 8 points. If your wide receiver has 100 to 199 yards in the game, you get an additional 6 points on top. At the end of the game, if he's over 200, you get an additional 8. There's 1 point per 10-yard kick return, punt return. If you get a kick return, punt return, you get 6 points. Fumble recovered for a touchdown is 6 points. Fumble loss is -2 points. If you fumble, it is -1 point. 2-point conversion is 2 points. PAT made 1 point. PAT missed 1.5 because it's a fucking chip shot. You missed a fucking chip shot. You're penalized for that. Field goals over 19 yards. Field goals up to 19 yards is 3 points. To 20 to 29 yards is 4 points. 30 to 39 yards, 4.5 points. Field goal for 40 to 49 yards is 5 points. 50 plus is an extra 6 points. If you miss inside of 19 yards, you lose 10 points. You lose 2 points. If you miss inside of 29 yards, you lose 2.5 points. If you miss a field goal 30 to 39 yards, you will lose 3 points. 40 to 49 yards, you will lose 4 points. Missed field goal over 50 yards is a 6-point minus. For the defense, the way that it works, every sack is a point. Every interception is 2 points. Fumble recovered, 2 points. Safety is 3 points. A touchdown is 7 points. A blocked kick is 3 points. Kickoff return yards is 1 point per 7 yards. Kickoff return, 6 points for a TD. 0 points allowed by your defense get you 12 points. 1 to 6 points allowed get you 9 points. 7 to 13 points allowed, get you 7 points. 14 to 20 points allowed, get you 5 points. 21 to 27 points allowed is 3 points. If you allow 28 to 34 points, you get no points. If they score over 35, you minus 6 points. For less than 100 yards total allowed, you get an additional 12 points added to your defense. If you allow 100 to 199 yards, 8 points. 20 to 200 to 299 yards, 4 points. 300 to 399 yards allowed, 2 points. If you allow over 400 and if you 400 to 449 yards, you minus 2. If you allow 450 to 499, you minus 4. If you allow more than 500 yards to a team, bro, in a game that is minus 10 points, you need to trade your defense immediately the following week. Defense 2-point return is worth 4 points. So if somebody goes for 2, you intercept it and take it back to the touchdown, that is 4 points. It is not 2 points because that is shit is really fucking unheard of. And that is the breakdown of the league, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, got another special guest backstage, man. Somebody I'm looking to partner with on some shows coming up real soon. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the emperor of the 420 session, the emperor of clean, the emperor of the 420 area of North California, ladies and gentlemen. Our bro, the one, the only, representing the West Side Earn. What's up with you, Earn?
area. Nah, fine. What's happening, y'all?
I'm sorry I didn't get to see the chat as I was breaking down because I was on another show. So yeah, that is. Hey Frank, my guy, Chow Baylor, what's good with you, baby? Man, how's everything going? Hey, yes. So this is definitely one of those leagues where I feel like you reward points for shit that is unheard of, things that aren't going to happen, and you deduct points for a fucking person being fucking terrible. If your defense allows 500 yards in a game, bro, you should get a minus 10 points, and you should fucking trade that D to follow the next day. Trade their ass the next day, bro. They allow 500 yards in a fucking game.
Dirty, the only thing you didn't think of is you got to add in like 10 points if somebody scores on a lateral.
Nah, I added what they would allow me to add. Daniel Kim, my guy, what's good with you, fam? Salute to you, man. It was definitely a pleasure to meet you on Saturday, man. You and Little Man, thanks for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. Being just a really cool, down-to-earth type guy, man. I appreciate you for real, for real. You know what I mean? And that's no cap on that at all. Daniel was cool, motherfucker.
For sure. What up, Daniel?
The only thing that I'm trying to think about trying to throw out there is you talking about the 500 yards. Is that just a regulation game, or is that including overtime?
I think the whole game is the whole game.
Okay.
Rosa Sis, what's good with you, man? How you doing,
Rosa?
sis? Hope all is well with you.
Yeah.
Hey, Kev. Hey, look. You have the right to choose your seat. You can choose whatever team you want. So choose. You know what I mean? The draft order will come in as it was paid. So I am first. Trig paid second, so he has the second seat. Kev is third on there, and I believe NorCal Jesse will probably get his in tomorrow. So then he'll have that fourth seat. Like I said, 48 hours after I initially put it out, it'll be open to the public. So anybody that wants to get in, you know what I mean, Wednesday, it'll be open to the public Wednesday. So if you want to get in, just DM me your email. DM me your email. I will send you the link. No, I will send you the link to my Venmo, and you can pay the 20 to the Venmo, or you can pay the 25 in the super chat, and that would be your entry fee as well. You know what I mean? Thor, my dog, what's good with you, man? Hey, Thor, if you ain't busy, if you got time to pull up, let me know, bro. Hit me on IG. I'll send you the link. You know what I mean? We get in 5 minutes, man. We gonna break down this whole screen right here, and we gonna build our 53-man roster, man, the way that we want it. You know what I mean? So I got it all set up on another screen where I can remove players, add players, things of that nature. But it's all broken down to what the Raiders have on their website right now. You know what I mean? The way that they have it listed and everything. So you're gonna be shocked that Alex Leatherwood is listing as the starting right guard.
No, I won't.
I'm high on Cotton, but we'll get into
You
that
won't
later.
because I just told you. You know what I mean? Hey, look, I love Waddle's new contract, bro. I told you 16 mil is what it was, 15 to 16 mil is what it was gonna take.
Hey, the contract is done?
It's pretty much done. It's pretty much done, just waiting for a signing.
Okay. I thought you were saying like it's been announced.
Bro, I told you the only thing that was holding up the contract was Clutch Sports, bro.
And then as soon as the contract's signed, you're gonna see Darren Waller ass out there on the field.
I think he's doing it I think he's doing it again without a motherfucking without representation. Without representation, like he did his last contract. He didn't have representation on his last contract. It was all him.
Huh.
But yes, Clutch Sports was holding up his contract, bro. Asking for $18 million.
Yeah, no. He's probably worth it, but we can not the way our salary cap's structured.
Bro, he's worth what he signs for. You know what I mean? He's worth what he signs for because he's the one determining it, not somebody else. So if he feels like he's worth the 16, then he's worth the 16, bro. Not a penny more.
Yes,
I mean, probably
time and time again, they'll work out something fair for both parties.
I think his contract needs to have something in it where it's like, bro, if you don't play, you don't get paid, homie. In my opinion.
I mean, you can look at it that way. I think, you know, we can. I feel like he's worth the 18. You know what I'm saying? I feel that he's worth that 18. But for him to take the 16 just shows that, you know, he's trying to work with us. You know what I'm saying? Because again, we're people don't look at it like that, but we ain't got money like that.
I just hope whatever he takes is enough to keep us balanced everywhere else, if you know what I mean.
How you gonna ask for 18 and feel like you $2 or $3 million less than the quarterback? How you feel like you worth only $3 million less than the QB? Come on, man. You know it's got to be a big gap between the QB and the next highest paid player. It's got to be at least $5 million, man. It got to be a $5 million.
I mean, unless you're Aaron Donald or something, you know what I'm saying?
Ladies and gentlemen, real quick, I got another special guest backstage. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an OG in the game, and I do mean the Raider Nation gang, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know him, you are fucking tripping. You know what I mean? He is the host of one of the best shows on the fucking market right now. I know it's been a while since y'all seen him, but everybody's got to take breaks, and they are putting something together and coming this season, man. Like for real. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, representing that yay area, no matter where he is, my big bro, the mighty Thor. What's up with you, Thor?
Yay.
What up, Thor?
All day. What's up, baby? What's up, Aaron? What's up, man? What's up, everybody?
What's good, fam?
Shit, chilling.
Hanging in, baby. Hanging in. Chilling. Excited, bro. We like, I don't know, 10, 11 days away or something from football.
12. When we wake up, it's 12. We get Rich Gannon days tomorrow.
Okay. For sure. Whatever. I don't know. I'll be drunk for most of them, so. So we'll see.
Make it go by faster, right?
Hey, for sure. We'll be in Reno on Thursday, party until Monday. So those days will be tight. Oof.
Hey, I told y'all, man. I told you, Matt. Clutch be trying to fuck up shit, bro. That's the only thing I have against Clutch, bro. They always want to fuck some shit up. Oh, you should just hold out until we get you paid. No, nigga, no. So Raider Nation can be on my head. Are you hearing this shit? Motherfuckers is doubting me. I don't need no goddamn doubt the way that my mind already moves. I don't need no fucking doubt. You got these motherfuckers doubting me, talking bad about me and shit. Just take
That's
the money.
me. That's me.
Hey, bro, it ain't just you. It's a lot of people, man.
Does anybody know if any of our other big names are signed with Clutch Sports?
No, I think he was the only one. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know too many NFL players that they do have. Truthfully, I don't know too many NFL players that they do have. But
and to be honest with you, the way they do business, I don't think they players want people to know that they with Clutch Sports the way they be handling business. But we already know that, you know what I'm saying? Just the reason why they were pushing the higher dollar was because they wanted to get their cut, you know what I'm saying? And they get a percentage off of that anyway. So the higher the price is, the bigger their check is.
I think that's every agency though, right? They always want to maximize how much money they get on the side.
No agency doing it for free.
Yeah. That's why they're in the game.
so, can y'all see that?
Not really.
Yeah.
I'm
You
blind.
got to blow it up a little bit, bro. It's a little small.
I'm blind as a bat, so I don't know.
Hold control and scroll your mouse forward.
Hold on. I gotta go to that screen. You said hold control.
Hold control and scroll. You know that the middle wheel on your mouse, like
I don't
scroll
have
that forward a little bit. That'll zoom it in.
I don't have a wheel on my mouse.
Yeah, what Dirty got the original Macintosh and shit?
Something like that.
Something like that.
Hold control and press plus on your keyboard.
That's not working.
We'll see how we go with this picking the players. Be interesting.
If you press right click on your on the screen that you've got that on, if you bring up properties and display, you should be able to scale it, zoom it in from there. Can you see that?
Yeah, it's not working.
Well, I can see it pretty clearly. I don't know, chat. What do you think?
I can see it once I blew it up, kind of. Just made it full screen.
If you see my hat, that just means I'm looking at the screen to read it. But hey, we'll make it work. Hey, Charm City, you right. You know what I'm saying? That Clutch Sports, they're really aggressive when it comes to their contracts and these organizations. You know what I'm saying? So they go in pretty much like I don't give a, you know what I'm saying, and they make demands, and that doesn't work.
That probably clashes with Waller, right? Because Waller's a pretty passive kind of guy.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got one more special guest backstage that I want to bring out. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot have the emperor without the king. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to with you, man. If I got the emperor of 420 in NorCal, gotta have the king of 420 in SoCal, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what I'm saying?
Of the motherfucking 420 hour, and I'm pretty sure he got some story for us later on about him in the goddamn lake. Ladies and gentlemen, our boy, Mr. Reddy Gabe. What's up with you, Gabe?
It's cracking, man. Chilling.
Yeah. What's up, Gabe?
Gabe.
O to the O.
So,
cracking, man.
Chilling, man. We breaking down. We're gonna build our own roster, man. So this is what I pulled from the Raiders website, man. This is they starters. You know what I mean? This is they list of people, you know what I mean, as it stands. This is everybody. So they got Devontae Adams starting, Colton Miller, John Simpson, Andre James, Lester Cotton at right guard, Leatherwood at right tackle. I know Darren Waller at tight end, Renfro at wide receiver, Carr at QB, Josh Jacobs at running back. Their second string goes Mac Hollins, Jackson Barton, Dylan Parham, Grasso, Luminor Parker, Moreau, Cole, Stidham, Bolden, or Zamir White. Third string, they got Johnson, Olasani, Jordan Meredith, Alex Bars, Thayer Mumford, Hollister, DJ Turner, Chase Garbers, Britton Brown. And for their others, they got Isaiah Zuber, Fotheringham, Dylan Stoner, Amir Abdullah, Horsted, and Austin Walter. That is the offensive side of the ball. I don't believe all of these names make the roster. So let's start with this. Let's start with this offensive side first, man. Let's deal with this first offensive line. What are we seeing in this offensive line that we would really want to take out? I mean, I already know.
Right side. You got to take out Cotton and plug in Leatherwood, and take out Leatherwood and plug in Illuminor right there at tackle.
Well, Brandon Parker has already been he's been officially on the IR, right? So he's
IR. Yeah, he got IR, so
he's already out for the season.
I personally don't understand why everyone's so low on Cotton. I mean, he's rated pretty well in preseason, apart from the one or two bad snaps against the Dolphins. And the fact that Derek Carr personally endorsed him before the preseason, I don't understand it. I think Lester Cotton.
Afakazi, I think I don't trust him yet. It's not that I'm low on him. I don't trust him yet. I kind of trust Leatherwood at that right guard spot from last year.
I'm with you, Ern, if the confidence was there.
Yeah,
I think his confidence is shot.
Yo, that's a good point.
He needs time to get his confidence back up, because it's shot to pieces. That's if we even keep him without trading him. You know what I mean?
Good with you, fam.
And to add on to that, like I've said before, if we move, because I'm pro Cotton in this situation, because I feel like if Cotton's worked so hard through this through this off season to get to where he's at, to where he's the starter, and then all of a sudden he gets bumped because we need to slide Leatherwood just in there, I think that's going to hurt his morale. You know what I'm saying? Like, I worked all off season to get to where I'm at, and then all of a sudden they just want to wipe me out. So I see where Leatherwood, he did well for us, and I think he would do great for us at guard, but just because of what the progression of Cotton, I really don't want to mess with it at this point.
Yeah, he needs to be on the bench and just hone his craft at guard before we think about that's if we even need to. I mean, like I said, Carr came up personally before preseason and endorsed Cotton, and he hasn't done that with any other lineman like Leatherwood or Munford or any other guys. So that for me is good enough for me. I think Cotton's deserving of that starting role, and I just don't understand why everyone feels so lowly of him still.
I also think John Simpson. I think Dylan Parham is going to start for me. I don't know. I think Dylan Parham's going to take that spot, man.
I think these young guys need time to develop first. Like, keep them on the bench, let these more experienced heads take the snaps, and if it doesn't work out, then slot them in. Give them time. I mean, look what happened with Leatherwood and Miller in their first seasons. You know what I mean? Like, they were baptized by fire, but the performances were pretty scratchy at best. You know what I'm saying? And these later round guys, give them time to get themselves ready before they're ready. You know what I mean?
I feel you there, but it's just in my opinion, for instance, like, I just think Dylan Parham is their first pick. You know what I mean? I think they're going to try to showcase him, and I think they're going to just for some reason I think he's one of those dudes that he looks ready, bro. Like, I don't know why he just seems to me he looks ready. He looks like he's a seasoned guard out there and shit. I don't know. I like Parham, and I wasn't thinking about this. I wasn't thinking like this a couple of weeks ago. Even I didn't think any offensive pretty much offensive linemen were going to start that were rookies, but I don't know. Parham has just been showing me different for some. And then last week having him on the starting lineup during the joint practices, I don't know. Just give me an idea. You know what I mean? Just that's the only reason I'm thinking about that.
I think all those rookie linemen have a lot of potential. It's good to see. I just think that they need time to develop.
No, for sure.
Parham looks good. Parham looks good. You know what I'm saying? But I look at the consistency. You know what I'm saying? And the consistency with Simpson and Colton Miller. You know what I'm saying? Them knowing each other like that, you can't. That's kind of hard to replace. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, we haven't heard much of John Simpson. We haven't said, "Damn, John Simpson," or you know what I'm saying?
This is good news, right?
we haven't cussed him out, right? So obviously he must be doing well. So
Right.
is that something we want to move? You know what I'm saying? The chemistry that's already been there with, Colton and Simpson. There's a lot of variables there. So, I mean, like I said, I like Parham. You know what I'm saying? I hope he does well. You know what I'm saying? If we have to bring him in, but I will let him, kind of sit behind and just say, be ready when we call you. You know what I'm saying? And then that'll help his growth and progression.
I could
ready.
be wrong.
You'll be
At
ready. It's
some
just time.
point, though, you got to get fire at some point, and I think that with the struggles of our O line, and also we don't know once we get Colton Miller back how it's going to help tighten up the O line because he's so solid. But I think you at some point need to get a little bit of the fire in. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to just. It could be so hard to just come off the bench and be ready. Yeah, I mean that's your job, but it's a tough go round, and that's partly because I don't want to start talking shit, but someone can't really move back there. Motherfucker, figure out.
Oh no, let's not start that shit.
And how to get the ball out quick. Figure it out. That's what I'm hearing. Everything's quick. Get that shit out quick. And I think the O-line is going to work together. I think they're going to work together okay with that because I think you have enough solidity on the left side with Colton Miller that the rest will kind of pull together. I think old Leatherhead's going to be okay. And you pay him too much. You kind of got to. Someone mentioned something about it's hard to trade him if he's on the bench. If he ain't starting, it'd be hard to trade him for sure. So it's that you got that money game too. That's I don't know shit about that when it comes to how they work all that shit out. But I think we're gonna be all right. I think we're gonna be all right on the line.
This is Simpson's third year. We're going to know where he's at now, right? I mean, it's now or never for Simpson. You've had your time to develop, put up or shut up.
True. Hey, telling you right there, that's the reason why I think. To me, John Simpson has let me down enough to where I'm like, fuck, man. You know what I mean? I'd rather go with Parham, but then again, this is a new regime, so I don't know if they feel what the confidence is in Simpson. So I would go personally with Parham.
I mean, there's so many ways you can go with it. We know with our we always say O line, but the real problem with our O line is the right side. You know what I'm saying? There's really we really haven't had any problems with the left side, so it's kind of like it's like that saying, don't break it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, we seem like we're all right on the left side, whether we like the players or not.
Yeah, I think the glaring issue is the right tackle spot.
I don't know. Running the ball on that left side kind of worries me. We saw Josh Jacobs try to run to the left side over and over and over last year with nowhere to go. Yeah. I mean, like nowhere to go, getting tackled in the backfield. It's the first time we've ever seen Josh Jacobs get tackled in the backfield like that. Remember, his whole first season, he didn't have one play where it was a negative play.
Shit, the only mistake I can see this regime making is moving Leatherwood from guard to tackle again. That's the only mistake I can see him because I think he was already building on confidence from last year. So moving him to right tackle just killed it. Killed any confidence he had, though.
Yep.
Yeah, but I think because we got a plethora of guards to develop. I mean, we're more vulnerable at tackle. I think that's a lot of the reason why they were trying to see if we could possibly make it work at tackle because we've got enough young guards to develop as it is. They brought in their own guys in the draft. So, again, an uncomfortable situation. Let's throw him in, see what he does. It didn't work out. So now we know where we're at with Leatherwood.
That's the only place that they've gone wrong so far. You know what I mean? That's the to me, that's the only place they tried it. They were vulnerable at the tackle spot. I get it. It's just like it's basically I don't see him coming back from this. I don't know. Could be wrong. Leatherwood, maybe he can, redeem himself at guard again because he was, like I was saying, he was showing some improvement there, but I don't know, man.
And it might be a situation like this where Parker went down, right, and again we were down a tackle, but they knew that Leatherwood played tackle, and the way Cotton was playing, they're like, we're not going to move Cotton, so Leatherwood, if you want to be on the starting squad,
Gotta
You
make
gotta be tackle.
Here's
Hey,
right
man.
tackle.
Hey,
And we got
you were
young guys
drafted
already
number
at
4
guard.
overall
Yeah.
or whatever the hell that shit is, and as a tackle, because you don't draft guards that high. So motherfucking play your position. Be that man. You know what I'm saying?
You
Hey,
couldn't.
kind of make or break. You kind of got to almost at this point. But I think he'll be all right. I really do, man. I know a lot of people are really, 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 really down on Leatherwood, including myself to some extent. But it was the
But
same way with Colton Miller, and like my homeboy Serge would tell me every year, motherfucking linemen their first year in the NFL dealing with grown ass men and different kind of speed and power coming from everywhere. It's
Yeah.
really hard. You got to give them at least 2 years. So
Thor, you think you'll be able to come back at tackle? You'll be all right at tackle?
I think he will, bro. I think he will. I don't think he'll be great, but I think he'll be decent. Decent. I mean,
I think it's to that
the problem
point
with
why I said what I
Leatherwood.
said about the guards.
it was at number 4, but if shit turns around and he becomes like Colton Miller, then 3 years from now we might be like, all right, it wasn't terrible. I'm just saying. Hey, I'm trying to keep the faith. Y'all who keep the faith on number 4, keep the faith on Alex Leatherhead, man.
Look, the problem with Leatherwood is he's being played out of position. Think about this. If you took our fullback, Jacob, the new dude, let's say Alec Ingold, right? If you took him last year, as good as he is at his position, if you took him and put him at running back, he's not going to succeed because he's playing out of position. Right. While it's very similar, it's not the same thing. Tackle is like you have to be big and agile at tackle. At guard, you got to be big and powerful and good at going forward. You know what I'm saying? It's two different things. They're very similar, and some people can play like all spots on the line, but some people can't. Alex Leatherwood's just not as agile as he needs to be to play right tackle, but he's very good at power going forward.
It is right now. I think
but he played tackle. He played right tackle his whole career, though.
Did he?
He didn't. He played utility lineman. He played everywhere. He was like Howie Long on defense, but he was on offense. He played everywhere on that line.
Yeah,
so remember, college is a different monster.
I know we say Leatherwood's good with his power, but I mean, do you remember that third game of the preseason where he was getting bull rushed by that nose tackle who's not even that good? That was not good power at all. That was
one of the things that they criticized the Raiders on too, because Leatherwood did play tackle his last year at Alabama, because that's Alabama. He was ranked high, but he was looking to come out as a guard. You know what I mean? He was supposedly like projected to play guard in the NFL, but the Raiders drafted him at high at tackle. So that's why, because he played tackle his last year, but I think he was projected to be a guard. I think that's what, if I remember right, that was his.
Yeah. But to your point, Thor, that's why I said about Parham and that, you were saying that the guys need at least 2 years to really hone their craft at the offensive line position. That's why I'm not. I don't want Parham to have his number called yet. I'd rather have him develop so we can build him up and then have him ready by year 2 or year 3 and just roll with the more experienced guys who seem to have solidified that spot already. That's the only reason why I don't want Parham starting. Not yet.
Okay.
But that's the same reason that I don't trust Lester Cotton. I don't trust him yet. After he earns my trust, if he earns my trust and he holds up solid, then I'd be like, okay, I was wrong. But right now, for me, I can't speak for everybody else on the panel, but for me, I trust Leatherwood more than I trust Cotton right there at that right guard spot, but not at right tackle. I don't want him nowhere near a right tackle spot.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm trying to defend him, but I still call him Leatherhead. But I'm trying to defend him like I don't know. You got to have more than 1 year before I give up on you. You got 8 years in the league and ain't never really won a playoff game. I'm starting to get frustrated. You got 1 year in the league and struggled. I can give you another year or two.
But I'll say it like this, Thor. I agree with you all the way up until the end of his rookie contract.
Okay.
God damn, that just cut
Hey.
right through my fucking brain, bro. Shit.
Welcome. He's like, welcome to Jurassic Park.
Turn my damn volume down.
All right, so have we made a decision about the starting offensive line? we have made a decision at all.
How many linemen do you think we carry?
9.
Gotta
I
be.
think 9 too.
Yeah.
So
I think we don't carry a backup center. I think what's his name's the backup center?
Parham.
Parham.
Yeah, Grasu, he got to bounce. He's one of the first names on that list there. He got to go.
Big facts.
So we're really just like on the first starting string. We're trying to build that, and then we'll get into who we got to dismiss from the roster. But like if we're putting in the starters, you know what I mean?
My bad.
Putting in the starters, who are we going? Are we okay with this offensive line setup right here? Are we changing something? Are we taking out John Simpson for Dylan?
You know what? I can live with that offensive line right there for now.
I agree with that.
I would start Parham. but the panel agrees with Simpson. So I would start Parham.
Nah,
Give him time.
Simpson there a little bit more than Parham. He's a rookie.
Give Parham time. He'll get his chance.
For sure.
Especially if you want Parham to kind of be that swing guy. Like if someone goes down, you bring, if Andre James goes down or something like that.
Yeah, that's when I was saying that's when John Simpson comes in. But all right, that's cool. Either way, it's cool with me. Either way.
Touch wood, it doesn't happen, but one of those guys is bound to go down sometime, like on either guard or center. And we've got Parham, who's has dexterity to the point where he can play either positions, center or guard.
No, I know. The reason why I say like that's when John Simpson can come in, because a utility guy is best used when he's playing out there, man. I hate to see him come in fucking cold off the bench to have to fucking snap the ball. You know what I mean? Like if he's in the game already, he just got to move over and snap the ball. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's the only reason I say that, because I hate this coming off the fucking bench like that, especially linemen, because you can almost always first play of the game, especially if they come in against a fucking good defensive end, like if it's a tackle coming in against a good defense, that first play is always fucking a sack.
And I'll say this to you, Gabe. The reason why Parham probably needs to sit back is the whole reason why we can actually select 9 is because of Parham and his flexibility.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if he's a starter and he gets banged up, then that kind of kills our backups too.
Mumford's flexible too.
Hey,
he was more a guard than a
money don't make no money.
I feel you.
So we good with Colton Miller at tackle, John Simpson at left guard, Andre James at center, Lester Cotton, senior right guard, Jermaine Luminor at right tackle, Darren Waller tight end, Hunter Renfro at wide receiver as well, Derek Carr and Josh Jacobs. We're good with that, right?
Yeah,
I'm good with that.
I mean, no choice with the offensive line, bro. We good with it, but we don't have a choice.
Now, let's get into this backup section. So in this backup section, we have Mac Hollins behind Devontae. We got Barton behind Miller. We have Parham behind Simpson. Grasu at center. Leatherwood at right guard. Thayer Mumford at right tackle. We have Foster Moreau at the second string tight end. Keelan Cole, the second string wide receiver behind Renfro. Stidham behind Carr, Brandon Bolden, and Zamir White.
You wrapping yourself up, Dirty.
Brandon and that was actually for the last line. I want to wrap up that last one. So Brandon Bolden and Zamir White are on the backup. So I will.
My issue with that is I feel like Tyron Johnson is actually going to start with Renfro in the slot.
I'd be down with that.
I like Keelan Cole. I know I understand what you're saying though, but that's why I'd rather have Keelan Cole over Mac Hollins.
I like Keelan Cole too. But I think it was very curious. He saw so much game time that last game. He could be on the chopping block.
I think Mac Hollins is a package guy. guy that you could use inside,
red zone.
red zone, inside the 5 or something like that, and you could use him as a gunner because he's great at that too.
I think we need Matt Collins because he's way big. He's like 6'5", man. We need that.
That's what I mean. He's good. He's good in packages. Like he's good in when if you use him in the red zone, that shit's fucking killer. You have 6'3", 6'4" fucking Hollins, 6'3", 6'2" fucking Adams, and then you got 6'5" Waller. Dude, that's a fucking killer lineup right there in the red zone. But I think for throughout the whole field, I'd rather have Keelan Cole running those routes.
I think the name that stands out there that needs to go is Grasu. We don't need him. We got Parham who can be that backup. Grasu, he got to bounce. That snap over the head. Yeah, you're gone. Got to go.
Gone.
What's his name? DeGrassi? What is it?
DeGrassi.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoever that cat is, he gotta go.
That's Drake when he was on the wheelchair.
Drake is such a weenie, bro. Don't even bring him up.
Isn't that the dude that snapped the ball over the dude's
that
head?
was him. That was him.
Oh wow.
He looked like Andre James the first week.
Hey, is that for a rookie or not? Or no?
I think he's been around for a minute.
Yeah, he's been around a little while. He's more a guard than a center, but we don't need him. We got to back up.
Give him a break if he was a rookie. I want to give him a break if he was a rookie. He ain't a rookie, then fuck that shit.
What do you guys feel about Amir Abdullah being on this team?
I like it.
I like Amir Abdullah.
But that's the one thing, though. Like, if you put Britton Brown on waivers that first round, somebody's going to pick him up.
Yeah.
Amir Abdullah has a better chance of being waivers than Britton Brown. Because he's old. He's like 31, I think.
So we can only protect him after he's cleared waivers? If we don't... Oh, okay, I get you.
After the initial, After the initial
we keep jumping. Are we talking about replacing Brandon Bolden? Is that what we're talking about?
No, he's talking about Abdullah.
Amir Abdullah.
Yeah, but Amir Abdullah is like three lines away, bro. We still in the second string. Like, is this a good second string? Are we doubtful about this second string? Are we going?
Yeah, it was only Chris that needed to go.
You guys are good with Brandon Bolden over like Britton Brown or Amir Abdullah. Like you wouldn't switch.
No,
bro. I haven't seen.
It's more the coaching staff for hiring
Bolden play, bro. I'm concerned. Am I the only one concerned? Because I ain't seen this motherfucker play.
Nah,
I'm not really concerned. I'm just more or less like I'm happy with the other running backs that we have. So he's like an afterthought to me, kind of.
I've heard good things from him in practice, but
I heard about him in practice.
Yeah, no, I've heard him play practice and running with the first team.
Yeah, I think it's more a case that the management are hiring.
I think that's my
practice.
That's the reason why. No, but that's the reason why I think he has a spot, just because they haven't used him at all, just like any other main starter. You know what I mean? Like any other main starter, they haven't used at all. And that's the reason why I think Brandon Bolden has a spot, because they brought him over here, especially from New England.
I understand that. I get all of that.
You know what I mean?
I wish, every other running back got some contact.
But I do think he's going to play. I think he's going to play the Rashard role, and Zamir's going to be that second back.
Dirty, check your text messages.
My text messages?
Can Bolden pass protect?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one. I think that one thing he's good at, especially over Zamir. Zamir's a rookie.
That's not my wife. That's my mom.
Yeah. We are going to need that from our shotgun packages. A guy who can slide as that Jalen Rashard role. Who can
I think Bolden's going to play that role in this team, and I think Zamir's going to be the backup.
Okay.
I'm on a business time, so
I think they carry 4.
I can't change that. There's nothing I can do about that. It's just gonna have to be there.
And to be honest with you, I feel like Zamir White should be the second running back coming out, but
I do too.
But he's gonna make the team, so I'm cool with where we are right now with Bolden. Obviously, Bolden is getting the Devontae and Derek Carr treatment, so you know what I'm saying. They've already said that he's already on the team, so.
Yeah.
And then
Do
let's
I
come.
agree with
Let's
that?
come to the Keelan Cole. Is Keelan Cole start? Is he second string, or is DJ Turner second string? Could Tyron Johnson be second string? You know what I
I
mean?
like Keelan Cole, but I think again
so.
the fact that he saw so much game time that last preseason game, I think is very curious. He could be the first one on the chopping block if I'm going to be
Hey,
honest.
but-
And that's not because I
Keelan
don't like
Turner
him. I actually
first.
like him more than Mac Hollins if I'm going to be honest.
But I forgot. Did he do anything in this last week?
What's that?
Did he catch anything in the last week? In the
I
last
think
week?
he had a few catches. Yeah, I think he had a few catches.
So I think I know what you're saying, that he played a lot of time in this last game, but he played a lot of time and he still caught balls. I mean, that's shit. Every game he caught something. You know what I mean?
Like, I mean, he's more of a route running guy, and he's a safe option to keep around, but like Tyron Johnson, DJ Turner, you have that splash play ability, which is a role we most definitely need outside of our main guys. You know, we don't need these guys to be superstars. We just need them to know their role. And I think the role that they need to fill, Tyron Johnson and DJ Turner just does that better than Keelan Cole.
And especially for these wide receivers on the back end, they have to play special teams. And I don't know, I don't know for sure, but did Keelan Cole play special teams?
Keelan Cole, I'm not too sure.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't think
I know T. Billy and DJ Turner did. So
yeah, well, you know for a fact DJ Turner did.
Yeah, for sure.
Man returned kicks and punts.
Cole led all wide receivers last game. And that means the last 2 games in a row he's led the wide receivers, right?
All right. So with that, because that is where we all know that's to wrap it up.
For sure.
So what we're saying is we are okay with this second string lineup, right?
Yeah.
Everybody on here is where they need to be, right?
Yeah.
Now we gotta start. Now we gotta start making some cuts, bro.
You only get
Now
4. You get to keep 4 of those.
We're at 24 right here. We're at 24 on this side right here. Right.
24.
Now we got all these people over here that we got to start making the cuts with. I mean, look, Jackson, you guys are taking Jackson Barton over Alex Bars or Olasani?
Absolutely. He needs to be.
Yes.
I mean, I think he's proven to be the best pass protecting left tackle that we've had in preseason. He's experienced. We need an experienced guy as backup. So I think
if Colton wasn't so good, you know what I'm saying, I would have been fine with Barton being the starter the way that he played.
I like.
I don't know about all that, Twan, but
yeah, more of a depth
kind
guy.
of hear you, but no.
I thought he played solid for what he did for us, though.
Yeah, solid enough to stay on the roster, but not.
Olaseni, if you can find a way to keep him on your fucking roster, he's a great project, dog. I know he's a little old for being a rookie, fucking 26 years old, but he could be.
Are you talking about Olaseni?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Olaseni needs to stay on that practice squad. That
Jordan
guy
Meredith. What's up with Jordan Meredith? Out.
Probably
in,
gone.
Out. We're gonna go. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. I ask y'all, and y'all vote in or out. Now remember, there's 24 players already on the offensive side of the ball.
No, that's 21 over there.
Is that 21?
Because it's 11 and 10.
22. Yeah.
That's 11 and 10.
No, it's 11 and 11.
There's one missing. The center, the backup center's not there.
No, but look, you got Brandon Bolden and Zamir White. You got 2 running backs. So even though
okay. So that's 22. That's 22.
22. My bad. It's 22.
Harm's technically your backup center.
Yeah. So you got 2. You got 22 over there. You know
can keep 3.
Out. You're gonna keep 3. Say you keep 4. Let's just say you keep 4. Make it an even 26. You're keeping 4. Is Tyron Johnson one of them?
Yes.
Jordan Meredith.
No.
Practice squad. No. Practice squad.
Hold on. Take him out. Alex Bars.
Barely. Yes, barely.
Maybe.
No, we got enough guards. I think
Maybe.
we're gonna
go with a maybe. We'll come back.
Yeah,
to
go with the rest. Yeah, go with the rest of the guys first. I think you keep.
Forsted.
Yes.
Yes. Scrapes it.
I don't know on that. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
He'll be the first one on the cherry picking cut list. Horsted.
I think you keep DJ Turner, dog.
I keep DJ Turner, bro.
Yeah, keep him for now.
I'm waiting to see what some of the chat say.
There's no way we let go of Britton Brown in any scenario.
I think he loses out to the numbers. To be honest, if we keep Abdullah,
You're keeping Horsted and Turner over Britton Brown.
only because of the numbers in the positions.
So Horsted stays, DJ Turner stays. Yes.
Bro, remember, they ain't gonna keep just 2 tight ends, especially in this offense.
Yeah.
Chase Garbers. What is DJ doing? DJ staying, right?
Yes.
Maybe 2.
Yes.
Chase Garbers.
Practice squad. No. Practice squad. No.
Britton Brown.
I say yeah.
Practice squad. No for me.
Amir Abdullah.
Keep.
In my opinion, he's gone.
But that's the only reason you keep Britton Brown over Amir, because I would rather keep Amir, but if you put Britton Brown, he's gonna get picked up on those initial those cuts. I'm telling you, he's gonna get picked up. He's not gonna go through waivers. Amir might go through waivers.
Now remember, one is a draft pick, the other is a free agent signing.
Yeah.
Abdullah's not practice squad eligible, is he?
Yeah, if you that's what I'm saying. If he clears waivers, then you can sign Amir Abdullah to the practice squad. But then if anything happens, you can switch those guys. Britton Brown can then go to the practice squad and be protected. But
I want to know why Amir Abdullah wouldn't be practice squad eligible.
I think it's you can't play more.
I thought it's because he's a veteran.
He has too many years in the league.
But I thought they made some veteran slots.
For real?
Hold on. Can I get my question? Can I get my question, please? So, Afakasi.
Thank you.
Please tell me the reason why you believe Amir Abdullah is not practice squad eligible.
I think because forgive me if I'm wrong, but I think the rule is that you can only play and accrued 2 seasons to be a veteran that's eligible for the practice squad. And from my understanding, Amir Abdullah has played more than that.
Okay. So no, that rule was changed last year. Remember, we had an 8-year veteran on our practice squad.
Who was that?
Did he play more than 2 accrued seasons though? Like, did he play 33 games?
He played way more than that. Dixon. Remember, we had Dixon on our practice squad for like 2 weeks.
Because I know he's been around for that many seasons, but has he actually played?
Yeah, he played. He played 4 solid years for Green Bay.
Raider Total says you could keep 6 veterans.
Yeah, you can keep 6 vets.
Okay.
So yeah, they changed that rule. Yeah, that rule got changed. So he would be practice squad eligible. I think he would be the one that would be more likely to clear waivers than a Britton Brown, simply because Britton Brown is younger. He showed a much nicer display of ability, and that's going to give him a little bit more longevity. So people will be probably more quicker to pick him up versus the veteran who's played 5 years at the running back position, which the shelf life is only an average between 4 to 6 years for a running back. So I would take the chance of Amir Abdullah clearing waivers before I would take that chance with Britton Brown.
Can I ask a question? Just a little bit of objectivity, and don't get me wrong, I like Britton Brown, and I want him to stick around. Do we need a third running back as more of a power back to contribute immediately, or do we need someone who's more of a pass protecting, pass catching running back that's ready to contribute now as a depth guy? That's my only thing. Because we've got Zamir White and we've got Josh Jacobs as those power backs.
No, this is a 4 running back system, and
exactly
not including Jacob Johnson. I mean, this is a 4 running back system. That's just the way it's going to be. 4 running backs are staying here. I can almost guarantee you that. Yeah. But I believe if Brandon Bolden is staying, the last spot is going to come down to Amir Abdullah and Britton Brown. I think Walter put on a wonderful display, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe
Victim of the
Walter's
numbers.
out.
Yeah, the outside looking in. Yeah.
Yeah, he's on the outside looking in. So I'm just go ahead and
There's
take him.
just no way we can keep Walter. As much as we like him, we just can't keep him.
Yeah.
Hey, but
Victim of the numbers.
it's fucking, I think New England kept 5 running backs last year, but I think we're keeping 4.
I agree with Chuck in the chat.
Hey,
What Chuck
Austin Walter gonna find him a team though for sure. He
For
made
real.
he made his money this
For real.
preseason.
You know, Austin Walter would be a perfect fit in San Francisco because they like those small, shifty, fast running
Hey,
backs.
don't give them any running backs, dog.
Fuck
I'm not. I
Frisco.
was just saying that for him. That would be
You
a
know
good
what?
fit.
You motherfucking just made me think of the Niners. Got me all pissed off. I gotta go. Fuck. Bullshit.
Chuck, I agree with your comment, man.
I'm just not with you. I do got to get up out of here, though, man. I love y'all, man. You know,
Appreciate
and
you,
fuck the
brother.
Niners all day, man. Fuck
For
Frisco.
sure.
Frisco. Raider Nation, love y'all, man. I have that y'all on the
Be
flip.
smooth, big dog.
Yee.
Yeah, I agree with the chat. That's what I was trying to say. Like, I like Britain better, but I think Abdullah is the one who's going to contribute now, and he's going to see the field rather than Britton Brown. Like he's, yeah. This is my opinion.
I like Abdullah. Like I said, like I started off even, I like Abdullah, bro, because that dude's quick. He's versatile too. Like he can come off the kick return, punt return. You know what I mean? He played special teams before. I like Abdullah. He's a veteran. Just that I don't know if you, I think if you put Brown out there, he will get taken for sure.
It's cheaper too.
Funny.
Exactly.
So
Hold on.
we haven't decided. So we're gonna move on to somebody else. He's staying here. We're gonna come back to it.
Who?
Amir Abdullah. We
No,
keeping Amir and letting go of Britain, or we keeping Britain and letting go of Amir? Which one is it?
We getting rid
I
of
avoid Abdullah, but that's me.
yeah.
So we getting rid of Abdullah.
Yeah.
I say we keep Abdullah and we try and stash Britton Brown because I think Abdullah's going to see more action early than Britton Brown. Britton Brown's just going to stash.
Let's say you cut Amir Abdullah, you send him through waivers, right? You send him through waivers. Then you pick him back up, and then you swap him and Britton Brown for active and practice squad.
Yeah.
Right.
I'd be happy with either, to be honest.
I won't be mad. I do not want to lose Britton Brown, bro. He is something. I like that kid.
Yes. And I like Abdullah as a running back, but just looking at it money wise, it's smarter just to have Britton Brown because again, he's on what I call cheap labor. You know what I'm saying? We got him for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? On a cheap contract.
Oh, those other guys though, Hollister, Zuber, they got to go.
Zuber's going to be gone. Dylan Stoner's gone. I don't even know why he's still sitting here.
Yeah, Stoner's gone. Hollister's gone. I think they might see something in Zuber to keep him on a practice squad, but there's other guys, they got to bounce.
I can see Zuber on a practice squad. They might mess around and end up converting him to defensive back. Watch.
Hey, look,
Yeah, he's going to be like Troy Brown, where he can play defensive back or receiver.
I
think they see something in Zuber.
In a sense, Amma, you know what I mean? In a sense, you're kind of right. You know what I mean? I think it's a better version of what Yannick was last year. You know what I mean? I think Chandler Jones is just a better version of what Yannick was. Yannick is great in the pass game. And in the run game, not so much. But, you know what I mean? You got Max that's good at the run game. You got Bauer, you know what I mean, that can also play out there as well. That's good in the run game. Jonathan Hankins is very, very, very well versed in the run game. I mean, so, man, if you have a Chandler Jones out there, you know what I mean, it's really, to take away that pass option. The QB doesn't want him on the blind side. So, you know what I mean, you put all three out there together, all four of those guys out there together if you can somehow. You know what I mean? It makes it really difficult to scheme for that. I guarantee you a lot of teams took notice of Bauer, you know what I mean, in the I'm pretty sure they want him. We ain't letting him go. But you know what I mean, if we keeping him, they gonna be like, well, damn, you know what I mean, we gonna have to scheme for that. Somehow, some way, we gonna figure out a way to put all four of them on the field at the same time. I guarantee you
He's
that.
gonna be a monster run stopper, and if you could put Chandler outside of him, that would be great.
And that's that's the scary part of it about it is if especially on a for sure pass down situation, I'm already seeing Chandler Jones put Bauer on the inside with Clee, and then put Max on the other side. That's a problem
So,
because
all right,
Bauer got size.
Dylan Stoner out,
Out,
He smoked too much.
Jacob Hollister out,
out,
Yeah, he gone.
Isaiah Zuber.
practice squad,
Practice squad.
if possible.
All right, so 22, 4, 6, 8. It's 28. Somebody got to go.
I think it's unfortunate, but my personal opinion, yeah, Brown to the practice squad. That's just the way I see it.
Amir Abdullah to the practice squad.
Why is Barr still up there?
Yeah,
Because
he
people
got to go.
said, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I said he got to go, but yeah,
Barr's got to go.
he got to go.
All right, so there's your four. That is your 26 offensive players built by everybody in the chat and on the panel. That is your 26 your 26 offensive players.
So that leaves us 24 spots
Or
on defense.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, dang.
It leaves you 27 spots on defense.
No, because we got to have 3 for special teams.
Oh yeah, you gotta have 3 for special teams, and they are as follows. We'll get to that. Fuck that. We'll get to that. But we know who the 3 are: AJ Cole, Carlson, and C. You know what I mean? That's not gonna change. We got.
Gee, I don't know.
Cole gotta go.
Yeah. So here's the defense now. Let me make sure. Yep, here's the D. So our starting defense, we have Chandler Jones, Andrew Billings, Bilal Nichols, Max Crosby, Devon Diablo, Perryman, Brown, Hobbs, Yasin, Merrick, and Jonathan Abram. What are we changing inside? I know we changing something in this, Mike. So what are we changing in here, Mike?
I don't know if Billings is going to be starting, but I agree with for the most part. And what's his name? Hankins. Hankins isn't there. Where's Hankins?
That's what I'm saying. Jonathan Hankins is over here on the far side in the other.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Y'all want to start Billings?
Yeah.
You don't want to start Hankins?
Yeah.
Hey, Hank
What the hell?
Hank and
Bro,
Bilal
I'm starting
Nichols.
Hankins. I don't give a
Yeah,
shit what
Hankins.
anybody else say.
That's
I'm
not
putting
even a
Jonathan
question.
Hankins there.
Yeah.
That's not even a question.
He was way out of sight and out of mind for me. I didn't even see him over there.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. No, I like Billings, but he's not starting over Hankins. No way.
Let's put Jonathan Hankins there. Undo that.
Just type it in manually. Andrew Billings.
I'm gonna have to, man. Fuck. I was trying not to have to do anything like that, Mike. You see how it's all pretty and shit?
Juicy fruit.
It was all connected and shit, man.
Juicy.
And then it comes back, man. See? Shit, man. Whatever. So we have Chandler Jones, Jonathan Hankins, Bilal Nichols, Max Crosby, Devon Diablo, Perryman, Jayon Brown, Hobbs, Yasin, Merrick, and Jonathan Abram. So we good
Yep.
with that. Okay.
We're good.
Yeah, I'm good on
Second
that.
string, we got Cleve backing up Jones. We have Tyler Lancaster, who's out. Let's remove him. Let's take him out because he's on IR.
Yeah.
So,
He actually wasn't too bad last game, but yeah, he's on
wasn't.
IR anyway.
He wasn't. He was not very bad on at all. Kyle Petco.
Gone.
Deuces.
Deshaun Bauer
Stays.
Kick the door
Bolton
in.
is out of here.
I like Curtis Bolton, but he's not going to make it.
Victim of the numbers. Bolton's out. Practice squad, maybe.
Butler and Masterson, they're making
They're
it.
staying.
Amik,
Come back to
End
it.
of the road.
Anthony Averett,
Yes.
Nice.
Harmon,
Stays.
Yeah, he's
Probably going to stay.
Deemer's gonna stay because of special teams for sure.
Yeah.
Material
Anyone there?
Cole.
Fake.
Deuces.
Farley,
Gone.
I like him, but he's not going to make it. He's not going to stay.
Darius Phillips,
Stays.
He stays as a specialist.
DP.
Maybe he's a maybe. Let's come back to him.
I'm gonna
Maybe he's
do
out of here.
this.
You're out of
I'm
here.
gonna do this right here. Boom.
You gotta put Trayvon there.
This here. Boom. And here. Boom.
Yeah.
Yep.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
My stuff.
Okay. But
Trayvon's actually going to start over Nate Hobbs, but okay.
But
To
I'm
be
just
seen.
saying, moving them up. We'll see. It's to be seen. We'll find out in a couple of weeks, or we'll
You
find
ain't
out in
never
2
lied.
days. We'll find out tomorrow because the
Right,
53 gonna come out with the starters, or at least the 53. Darius Phillips in, right?
He's in.
Bryce Crosby,
Out.
he's out.
Practice squad.
I can't see the chat. I do apologize. We're trying to reload this.
19.
Cosby out. Practice squad. Maybe.
Someone said Vickers. Raiders.
I haven't got to him yet.
So Bryce Crosby's out. Bryce Crosby's out.
Yeah, he's
He's out.
good.
Van Valkenburg,
Gone.
Out. Potential practice squad.
potential practice
Yeah,
squad. All
yeah.
right. Matthew Butler,
Stays.
Stays.
I'm going to say out.
Kendall Victor,
Stays.
Cut.
Stays.
I think he's a potential practice squad.
That's a fringe player right there. He could go either way. For me.
Malcolm Kuntz,
Stays
Stays.
Stays.
for sure. He's gonna be a dog, man. I have him over Cleveland for sure.
we say Matthew Butler stays.
Yeah,
I think he's going to go to the practice squad. I don't think he's ready to contribute yet.
What about Neil Farrell Jr.?
I think
He's-
Farrell's more ready than Butler is.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
Farrell is more ready, but Butler, he needs time.
I see more out of Butler than Farrell. I see Farrell get pancaked like a motherfucker.
I've seen Farrell make hella plays. I haven't seen Butler anywhere.
Yeah, Farrell was eating double teams. We need him to behind Hankins as a nose. I think Butler
So,
needs time.
Which one of these two can we add behind Bilal Nichols? Andrew Billings?
Yeah.
I say Billings.
Yeah, they'll put the vet there.
Let's
Yep.
bring him back over into the game. Let's bring him back over into the game. All right. So now we have
21 over there.
we need to put an outside linebacker here for Devon Diablo.
I think that's something that they'll cherry pick. To be honest,
I think that's something Malcolm Kuntz could play.
maybe.
Because
You
he
put
can
him there,
play
I guess.
DN, he can play DN or linebacker.
I think you could even put bring up fucking Abram and play that. You know what I mean? Like on some type of plays.
But he's already in there, so we're good.
I think he showed enough at safety.
Oh, of course, but I'm saying like when you
Yeah,
need.
I hear what you're saying. I definitely hear what you're saying.
So we already have our first and second line full. So that's 22. We only have 24 spots. So only 2 of these guys from third and other are going to make it in. Which 2 are they going to be?
Actually, that's the thing about it. We already said Darius is in, right? So I
So
mean,
you got one more spot.
so you got one more spot. Isaiah Palomalu,
No,
Cut. Gone. Deuces.
Isaiah Brown.
Gone.
Deuces.
no.
Tagovailoa is gone.
He showed
I
something.
like it too.
Practice
I like
squad.
Tagovailoa, but
Unless-
he's gone.
It's going to come down to Sam Webb or Amik
I
Robertson,
think
basically.
Sam Webb.
Matthew
I think
Butler.
it's Sam Webb.
Matthew Butler.
Oh man, this is tough, bro. Between
Practice
we got,
squad.
okay, so the one spot basically is going to come down to Vickers, Butler, Webb, or Robertson. For me,
I take Webb.
Yeah. Webb.
All those four.
Yeah. Sam Webb.
And because that's the position you need more help at in
I
this
like
league.
Vickers.
Yeah, I agree. Sam Webb took Robertson's spot.
Hey, but
I'm
You're
not in
gone.
agreement with this one, bro.
you see,
I'm
the
not-
only thing
I'm
is,
not agreeing with this one, bro. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm keeping it a G. I don't agree. I don't. I think I think this kid has a higher upside. Yeah, I mean
Amik?
that's just me. Yeah, I think Amik has a higher upside, but hey, that's just me.
I think he had
That's-
his chances, but yeah.
That's just me, bro. But if y'all feel it's Sam Webb,
I think they can do like my neighbor right there, Miguel was saying, like, I think they can do. There's gonna be some cuts even from these guys right here to where we're gonna pick some guy that's gonna get cut.
Yeah. Sam Webb will be one of the first names if we cherry pick.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean?
Big
Exactly.
facts.
If we go out and get somebody, one of these dudes right here on this list is getting cut.
Yeah. Sam Webb's the
And-
first name.
And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is your Raiders content creators 2022 Raiders 53-man roster,
Initial roster.
initial roster.
Man, I was really hoping that Tagovailoa actually made the team, man. He looked good, you know what I'm saying? Got push up the middle. He to be honest with you, I felt like he was the one that was getting a lot of pass rush down the middle on the defensive line. He was
I
really
think we'll stash him on the practice squad.
he was
Hey, so
really
what are we doing right here, real quick? Let's talk. This is our kick return, man. Who do we have back here? Are we putting DJ Turner back here?
I think so.
I like DJ Turner and Darius Phillips.
Yeah.
I don't like Renfro being in on special teams anymore. He's too valuable.
Yeah. Get him out of there. He does the job, does it well, but we need him for other things.
I'm throwing out a no-brainer question, but it might not be a no-brainer question. Does DP have that much value that he actually needs to take up a spot?
His versatility, he does special teams as well as he can play corner.
Yeah. I think
And the
versatility.
two things that we really need. Because we need to get our stars off of special teams like Renfro. He can plug in for that Renfro spot at punt returner and a kick returner. I don't think Renfro does kick returns, but he can plug in for Renfro's spot at punt returner
But
as well as
no, go ahead.
play corner. You know what I mean? He can come in and spell our stars, you know, in need.
And we need more veteran presence as well as a backup.
Yeah, because I'm just like, you know, is DP's corner play? You know what I'm saying? Is it
Okay, so the question that comes into play then is, okay, so if you're looking to replace Darius Phillips, who would you want to replace him with?
honestly,
Devin Hester.
No, I was just saying whoever you want to place him with, let's compare and see like if that person's value would be more than Darius Phillips.
I'm just bringing it up because I feel like there's a bunch of other guys that can return. You know what I'm saying? So is DP like I would understand if DP was like Devin Hester, like, okay, obviously we got to figure out a spot for him, but you know what I'm saying? I didn't see he looked good, but I didn't think he was like that, like where dang, that's why.
Yeah.
As a depth piece corner, if we
there.
can cherry pick a better veteran, then yeah, I would agree. Like,
I think maybe if you let DJ Turner go back there, I think he could do a better job back there.
Yeah.
I punt return. You know what I mean? Because he's
Let
just
me
so.
ask you this: God forbid, DJ Turner just has to sit out for a minute, right? Who you putting back there after that?
Yeah,
Tyron.
I mean,
Tyron? Nah, man. I'm sorry. Darius Phillips is a better return man.
Well,
Darius Phillips is a better return man.
At punt return, you're talking about, or kick return, both?
Both.
At punt
both,
return,
he's a better return man.
I think if DJ Turner,
then your only other real option for fucking return man, it becomes Hunter Renfrow.
Exactly.
No, that's what we don't want. That's why you keep.
Right.
That's why you keep Darius Phillips. He's a better return man.
I don't mind Hunter Renfrow back there for punt return just because he's fucking so smart, dog. And I know that motherfucker won't get hurt back there.
Bro, we never know that,
hurt, man.
Right?
Bro,
but I mean, Wes Walker did it. I mean, Julian Edelman did it. You know what I mean? These are dudes and that's his role in this fucking offense. You know what I mean? That's why I can see him doing that shit. And I think his IQ on the field is just that good to where he can fair catch every single one. But if he knows that he got the room to do it, he'll do it.
But Gabe, bro, he's so valuable and important to our offense. We just can't risk that type of shit, though.
I don't know, dog. Like I can't.
He's not like Deion Sanders where you put him back there and it's like he can score at any given time.
But he's gonna catch that fucking ball every single time. He ain't gonna muff a punt ever. To me, you know what I mean? Like that dude's so smart. He ain't gonna muff a punt. He ain't gonna catch a ball inside the 10-yard line because he's that smart. He knows that inside the 10-yard line, it's either gonna come for a touchback or hey, give it up to the fucking punter. He pinned it down there. But I think he's that smart, dog. Like I just think he's that smart of a player. That's his role. You know what I mean? He's a smart motherfucker.
But Gabe, anything can happen. He could field a punt, right? And he could be on the ground and somebody could get pushed into him. Like anything can happen. ACL tear, anything can happen, bro. I just don't want him anywhere near that type of shit. They're running full speed one direction with a whole bunch of people coming the other direction at him. You know what I'm saying? That's not a good recipe for a star player.
I feel you, dog, but like, I don't know why. I just feel he's smart, dog. Like I mean, he did it last year. Like I like Renfrow, though.
I just posed a question because I'm like, is DP really that much of a lock? You know what I'm saying? Is he that much? Is he that electric in kick return?
Scroll down real quick
and coverage.
Defense.
Hold on 1 second.
I want to look at the rest of the players on the team and see, like, you know.
You want to see the D?
Yes, please. Hey. Since we're talking about what's his name, Darius Phillips.
Yeah, DP.
Okay, so
DP's not that important to me, dog. Like I don't know, like I can't see because there's so many other dudes.
So we're keeping Sam Webb over Darius Phillips then?
No. I'm not saying.
No, Sam Webb is already on the team. They already said Sam Webb is on the team. Meek Robinson didn't make the team.
They did?
Who did?
Who said that?
I thought you guys put Sam Webb up there.
Oh, we did, bro. It sounded like you were saying they did, like the Raiders.
I was like, what the fuck?
No, I'm talking about based on what we have on this team.
No, that's just.
But I'm saying if we're looking for a player to cut off the chopping block, then I think Sam Webb goes before Darius Phillips because Darius Phillips is a dual role player where Sam Phillips is just a corner.
Well, that's 24 right there. We have to keep 24. So the question is Sam Webb over a Meek. Because that's the
Meek does multiple roles. He can blitz and he's pretty good against the run. I seen him run down a running back from behind on a sweep. I was very impressed with that.
Who?
He blitzes well, yeah. And I think their coverage is pretty equal. I think Meek gets the advantage because he can do more.
I mean, we could be prisoner of the moment, like that Webb made that play. I mean, he made that play, but that shit was 6, dog. That's just an amazing ass fucking play. But we could be prisoners, like some people could be prisoners of the moment. But I don't know.
I mean, I would like a corner that can come up and smack the shit out of somebody and cause a fumble too. That'd be wonderful.
Yep.
I just don't know, man. It's tough decisions right there at the bottom of the
I think Darius Phillips for sure stays. Yeah, because like the way you say he's versatile. He could probably come off the bench and play, you know, some decent snaps at corner even. So like I think DP's for sure. He can stay on this team for damn sure. That question is Amik and Sam Webb. That's the only one. That's the question tomorrow. We're gonna know, dog.
The other variable with this is that we can get rid of DP, bring in Amik Robertson, and try to figure out who's going to do kick return. You know what I'm saying? There's
Amik at kick return.
No, I'm just I'm not saying put Amik at kick return.
Oh, okay.
Put somebody else at kick return. You know what I'm saying? Like, it got shot down, but I said Tyron Johnson, and then there's other guys. There's other running backs that do it too. So,
does Tyron Johnson have a history of returning kicks?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Tyron Johnson. Yeah.
He did that at the end of last season for us.
Yeah.
I actually thought he did all right.
Tampa Bay too, no, or something. Or where else?
Chargers.
The Chargers. I mean, to me,
I'm just throwing it out there as a scenario because, again, I know some people are really sold on Amik Robinson, and that would be the situation, right? Slide in Amik Robinson and then kick out DP and make someone else.
Like those guys both better have their phones on tomorrow and their fucking playbook ready. Because they might both get that call. No, they both might get that call because, like I'm saying, though, there's gonna be a lot of cuts to where you never know. You just never know. And those are the two guys where they're like on the fence. You know what I mean? They're like on the fence right there, bro. They can be cut.
I think Amik has had his chances at the time.
Amik is not one of their guys. That could factor into it too.
Bro,
he can't play the outside. He can't play the inside. What do you have?
I'm sorry, man. Amik can play both. He can play inside and out. Webb is the one who cannot play both. Webb cannot play inside and outside.
I respect the disagree.
Look, I understand, but have you seen Webb on the inside? He's not the number 2 slot in practice. He's not the number 2 slot. He's not even
Amik in the inside.
Amik has been in the inside. Amik has been on the inside with the starters because Nate Hobbs is on the outside because Trayvon Mullen's not ready. So Amik has been on the inside as slot with the starters. And it's not always about somebody catching the ball on you, but can they get away from you once you catch the ball? And Amik has shown all this offseason, all this preseason, that even though people are catching the ball on him, they're not gaining more than 2 yards at the most. He's making tackles in the backfield. And yes, I see Webb is physical. I see that. That's nice. But that just came on in the last 2 games. Amik has been making plays all throughout preseason. Has he had his ups and downs? Yes. But he's had more highs than lows. But so many people are so down on him that they don't want to give him credit for what he is doing.
I respect.
You know what I mean? That's like being at home with your wife. You do the dishes, but then you don't cut the grass. But the dishes was a bigger project, and you don't get no credit for the dishes because you didn't cut the grass, right? Or you didn't wash the car. Or you didn't.
I would give him credit if I saw what you saw, but I just don't.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I mean, he's had his chances, and he does run support well. He does put pressure on the quarterback reasonably well, but we don't really need that. We've in a depth piece corner. We've got that in Nate Hobbs.
And I'm not going to argue
the coverage. I just don't see it.
Here's what you can't do. I'm gonna tell you why you can't do this. I'm not trying to be an ass, but here's what you cannot do, because the coaching staff ain't doing it. They ain't holding his past against him. They gave him a clean slate, regardless if it's their regime or not. If that's what their draft pick or not. Everybody here got a clean slate. So if the coaching staff gave everybody a clean slate to try to earn their spot, then we got to do the same thing, and then put the glasses on from their eyes. Has Amik actually performed better than Webb? And the question would be, the answer would be yes.
In my opinion, no.
Please go back and watch the film. I'll send you some highlights if I can break some shit
I
down.
watched this. I watched all the game like time you saw, man. It's just my opinion. I respectfully disagree, but I
you
would take
watched them at
Webb
the
over
same
Webb.
time. You watched. So you saying you watched them the same time I watched them, but did you rewatch it at the same time I rewatched?
Just from the eye test, like I said, I mean, it's just my
But
personal
it
opinion.
takes
Dirty, I
more
respect
than
it,
an
but I
initial
take
eye
Webb
test.
over Amir.
You got to go back and watch a play 4 or 5 times to see exactly what happened. You can't tell in the first play. There's so many things going on. You're not going to see everything one time. You have to go back and look at it 3 or 4 times. If you're going to actually break down film, that's how you break down film. You watch it, you could watch it 20 times and still find something new every single time.
I think that's where the argument.
That's why I say coaches look at the game from a different standpoint. You'll see it one time, maybe
I think
2 times.
nobody's ever argued pretty much Amik. I think Amik's always in good. Amik's always in good position. It's just like that shit never helps him though. He
never makes a play.
It just like he's just, I don't know what it is. He just won't make a play, and it's like it's always like he's like, bro, it's always being caught on him. Always getting caught on him.
You know what? I think Amik just doesn't. He's a very cautious type of corner. He doesn't want to get burnt, so he'd rather let the guy catch the ball and make sure he tackles him, which is what you want your corners to do, rather than bite and get burnt all the damn time. You know what I mean? But I think he might just be playing overly cautious. He has the ability.
Salute. What's good, Arkham? Long time no see, brother. Salute to you, man. How you doing? Didn't even know you was here. Hey, Sebastian, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Look, I'm only sometimes when I come to you guys like this, bro, it's only from a coach's standpoint, from what it is that we literally sit down and have to do. Whenever we get ready to game plan for another team, bro, we will sit down and watch the same play 20 times to be like, okay, I'm looking at this player, I'm looking at this player, I'm looking at this. Sometimes you got to focus in on one player and you don't see anything else on the field, right? So that's why I say sometimes if you go back and look at it, bro, Amik's coverage has gotten a whole lot better. He's super sticky. Yes, there may be some catches that he may give up, but he's also right there to make the tackle within that whole time frame of giving up that catch. So it's not like he's giving up 40, 50 yards. He had a play where actually I think everybody on the play thought it was going out of bounds. I believe the receiver even thought that the shit was going out of bounds. He made a great catch and came down in bounds with it, but if you look at the look on his face, he was fucking shocked because that shit was going. And it was bad coverage, but Sam Webb had 2 good games, and they weren't even full solid games. They were up and down games as well. At least Amik had 4 good games where his good really outweighed his bad. You know, he's blitzing. You're not seeing Sam Webb come on a blitz, but you're definitely seeing Amik come from that slot corner spot and blitzing. He forced a bad error pass. I think that interception was forced by Amik or Butler. It may have been Amik or Butler. I think it was Amik though. He came blitzing from the side.
I like Amik to play slot, but I don't agree that he can play outside because that dude is way too fucking small.
And he'll play outside if you need him to play outside. But here's the thing: you can't line Webb up at slot if you need him to.
Yeah, no, I agree there, but I like Amik if you're gonna play him at slot, and if that's where you're gonna use him.
I believe Amik comes in and he's the backup slot when Nate Hobbs needs to take a rest, bro. I think that's the capacity of which he plays, man. I'm not asking him to be a starter. I'm just saying I believe he is that backup slot corner that they are higher on than Webb at outside. I'm sorry. I mean, you look at the 4 outside corners. If you really think about it, look at the 4 outside corners you're going to keep. You're going to keep Trayvon Mullen. You're going to keep Rock Ya-Sin. You're going to keep Everett. And you're going to keep motherfucking Darius Phillips.
That's
so
5.
on your slots, that's 4. That's 4.
Wait.
Trayvon Mullen, Rock Ya-Sin, Anthony Everett, and Darius Phillips. That's your 4 outside corners. That's your 4 outside corners. Left, right. And then you got your 2 slot corners. You got Nate Hobbs and Amik. So those are your slot corners. Right now, you got Nate on the outside because Trayvon Mullen is not 100 fully % ready to go. That is the reason why Nate Hobbs is on the outside, which means your backup slot corner now moves into the first string. Who's your backup? Nate Hobbs. Amik Robinson. So why do you get rid of him?
All right, this is where my bold prediction is right here. This is where I think. So I think every great corner, which I think Nate Hobbs is going to be. I think Nate Hobbs is going to be all pro, though. I think Nate Hobbs is if every great corner moves to the outside, and Nate Hobbs is going to make that move, dog. And I think that's why they used him at outside this year. And I think that's where I think for me, that's my prediction. For me, that's like we're gonna see if it comes to fruition, but I think that's my little bold prediction. I think he's gonna start at the outside. I think he's gonna make that move on. I think he's gonna be an all pro there.
Can I ask a question?
Year, but he will be all pro on the outside.
Can I ask a question? I think this is something we can agree on, Dirty. Whoever is that last guy who makes that cornerback, whether it's Webb, whether it is Amik, they're probably on the first. They're probably at the top of the order when it comes to if we're going to cherry pick from another team to find a better option.
Now, also take into consideration of this. You owe Amik Robinson a lot more money than you owe Sam Webb.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you cut Amik, you owe Amik money. His contract ain't based on him making the roster. His money guaranteed.
What is it?
So you got to pay Amik.
But it's not that much, is it? It's not that much.
Let me find out.
In the grand scheme of it, it's
look, Amik is going to make $895,000 this year.
Oh no,
that's chip change for them.
Yeah,
Amik is making what?
$895.
And what is?
He's making like 400, maybe 500, like $300,000 change. But
that's money that we don't have.
Amik Robinson's contract.
That and that was something that I've been watching everybody making their 53s and some of the decisions that were being made. I'm like, you guys are not even looking at the financial part of it. Like, we don't have money to be just, let's get rid of this guy and we're going to lose $5 million because we just want to get rid of this guy. Like, we don't have that type of money, especially if we want to take care of Waller and his contract. And we forgot the quarterback of our defense still hasn't got a contract, right? And we still want to pay Perriman, right? How are we going to pay Perriman if we're just cutting people and letting dead money go?
Hey,
so here's the thing: you wouldn't just be paying him. You wouldn't just be paying him this year's money. You'd pay him out his contract for being cut. You got to pay out all his guaranteed money. That's $3.7 million that you would have to give Amik.
And it did it with Drake.
Yeah, I like that comment by right away.
Well, Amik only has this year and next year left on his contract. Next year he's scheduled to make $1,010,000. So at the end of the day, you have to pay him $2 million.
All right, so look, if you already ate one contract, why would you eat another one? It hurts you. It doesn't help you, it hurts you. So if you already just took a big hit, why would you take another hit?
True. No, it's true.
Why you just went from 2nd to 9.
But this regime showed that he just don't care. Like I don't know. Like
if we can keep a better option that's cheap as well, then it's like we're paying that money to a better option.
I think Amik is more versatile. It's not that much money. I feel like Amik is the better option because he's more versatile. I don't feel like he can play outside. I feel like Dirty's going out on a limb on that one. He can't really play outside, but he can play inside, and he can blitz. What's that game?
We're like 12 hours away. Shit.
No, but those are the things we have to look at when it comes to this money. Because again, we can't just be, I'm gonna get rid of Raider Twan for $5 million. You know what I'm saying? And now we're $5 million short on what we was trying to pay Perriman and whoever else that we, you know what I'm saying? people still want Sue, right? And we cutting people, just wasting money. Like,
I get that, but
I'm with
these
you.
contracts chip change.
Hey,
It's not that
Andy,
much.
yeah,
Andy, check. Hey, Andy, bro.
Okay.
So you
Come
you
on.
asked, and shout out to Andy, man. If y'all don't know bro, man, I
What's up,
appreciate
Andy?
you being here. Hey, Andy, if you wanna pull up, man, if you got time, let me know. You know what I mean? Get at me on IG, bro. I'll send you the
I
link.
like.
But
I like.
he feels Bryce Crosby earns the spot over me for our sixth corner. But
Wait,
I didn't
Bryce Cosby
really
that
know,
got cooked?
I didn't really know Bryce played like corner because I didn't see him line up at that spot. Really, you know what I mean? I saw Webb a little bit. I thought I saw Cosby mostly at safety, which is what he really plays. But I don't know.
Yeah, I think I
like,
saw that too, Dirty. I think I
yeah.
saw that too.
So I would. So you think that Crosby? I mean that Cosby is better than a Meek in coverage? Okay.
I think he's more of a practice
So
squad
he
guy.
say he
Personally,
plays slot
Cosby.
corner.
I
Okay.
think he's talking about
All right.
versatility, probably. He
I mean-
played corner and free safety.
Yeah.
I think practice squad is the perfect place for Cosby, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, it's just.
I think we're pretty solid at free safety. We don't have a need for that position.
I think it's just so limited, dog. The spots are just so limited. Oh no, man! Shit, we're gonna see tomorrow, dog.
Shit,
We gonna
I
see.
don't think you have to have the 53 by tomorrow. I mean, shit, you could have 45.
Yeah.
You could have 50. You know what I mean? But
It has to be below 50, 53 or below.
Yeah, it has to be 53 or below by tomorrow, right? By the end of tomorrow?
Thought it was by noon tomorrow. Is it
1
it 12?
o'clock? I think it's 4 o'clock.
1 o'clock Pacific time. Yeah, 1 o'clock Pacific time.
But I agree with Afakasi in the sense of when all these other players get released and stuff like that, you're gonna hear so and so got waived and in corresponding, you know what I'm saying?
We're going to be cherry picking for sure.
Well,
and I
I'll
feel like
tell you
Sam
what.
Webb and Amik Robinson are those first names that are
I'll
likely.
tell you
if
why
one
I'm a
of them
little
makes
bit more high on Amik, right? Because if you look at it, Amik was involved in those starting roles, and where we was playing second strings versus starters, right? Like Amik was a part of that defense. You know what I mean? The one where we went out there and we shut down 3. But I don't think Cosby was a part of that defense, was he?
No.
Because later in the game we started giving up stuff. I'm just looking at what was taking place, you know what I mean, versus the better talent early in the game versus what was taking place later in the game with lesser talent. Because remember, I mean, the guys that are playing later in the game, yeah, they got a lot of heart because they're fighting for a spot. But the better talent was earlier in the game. And Amik actually did quite well earlier in the game with better talent. Now, it's also known that he played the whole game, didn't he? He damn near played the whole game.
I agree with that comment by Andy.
Huh?
At the bottom. I agree with that comment by Andy at the bottom.
That Cosby's better in coverage than Amik?
No. I don't agree with that.
Okay.
With all due respect, that one there.
Playing a lot in the last preseason game isn't a good thing. This means you have more to prove. Yeah, no, I definitely understand that. You know what I mean? I definitely understand that. I would never say that that's not true because, yeah, the more you play, the more you do have a lot to prove. But at the same time, the less time that they give you to prove later in the round, and then if things ain't going so hot, it don't look so good for you either. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, that was the same thing we were talking about with Keelan Cole. You know what I'm saying? Like, Keelan Cole was pretty much that last game. Keelan Cole seemed like he was out there the whole freaking game.
Yeah, he was.
Hey, no, but
Very curious.
still
I mean, I like Keelan Cole, but it was very curious to see him getting so much game time. Very curious.
It's definitely. He says it's the opposite. It's definitely it's definitely going to be a race. I'll tell you that. You know what I mean? It's definitely going to be a race. I'm solid with whatever they so choose to go with. You know what I mean? I'm solid with whatever they choose to choose to go with. I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? But just in the having the conversation of, what 53 we want to see. I mean, I can see highly that it's pretty much across the board. A lot of people want Webb. I want to meet along with some other people, and then Andy is saying Cosby, which is it's actually a shocker. You know what I mean? It's actually a shocker because mostly everybody dismissed him from the squad, but
I think he's a practice squad guy, to be honest. Cosby, practice squad would be a good spot for him.
But and I'll say this positively. I feel like this is what the coaching staff is scratching their heads about too. At the same time, like some of these guys, they've whether they were consistent all the way through preseason or what I'm saying, they took their bumps and bruises early and then finally caught on at the end. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that these coaching staff is like, okay, is that who we want? You know what I'm saying? And all of that. So as much as we're scratching our head, they're doing the same thing.
What's up, Casper?
Hey, so Andy, if you still here, man, this is check this out, man. So this is what we did. You know what I mean? Let's go to the offense first. Let's let Andy see what we did with the offense. You know what I mean? So the first thing that they got was so the starting lineup is Devontae Adams, Colton Miller, John Simpson, Andre James, Lester Cotton, Jermaine Illuminor, Waller, Renfro, Derek Carr, and Josh Jacobs. Backups is Amir White, Bolden, Stidham, Cole, Moreau, Thayer Munford, Leatherwood, Parham, Barton, Hollins, including Tyron Johnson, Horsted, DJ Turner, and Amir Abdullah. So let me know what you think of how the chat, you know what I mean, and Raider Nation decided on that offensive side of the ball. Black Cell Sports, hey yo, greatly appreciate the $4.99 donation, brother. It's always appreciated over here, more than I could possibly verbally express. Salute to the panel. What's good, my brother Dirty? I think the good linebacker play and running back play makes it difficult for those in other positions to make the 53. All right. So Black Sales, my dude, I know you just pulled up. So the running back room, what they decided was Jacobs, Bolden, Zamir White, and Amir Abdullah. I was fighting hard for Britton Brown, but Britton Brown was excommunicated. He was pushed to the practice squad if he clears waivers.
That was tripping. Amir Abdullah over Britton Brown ain't it, bro.
Yeah.
I think it's more of a case of who's ready to contribute, who's likely to contribute more now, and I just see Abdullah being the guy rather than Britton Brown. Are we really going to need a third power back? That's my thing. I like Britton Brown. I love Britton Brown.
Hey, we can get rid of DP if we got Amir Abdullah.
Bro.
Then who's going to return kicks?
Amir Abdullah.
Amir does
running backs.
Amir does return kicks, but hey, so Andy, I fully 100% agree with the Webb making the big hits or getting beat. You know what I mean? It's one or the other, and usually it's not the latter side. You know what I mean? It's not the earlier side of it. You know what I mean? It's a lot more getting beat. You know what I mean? And his coverage skills just came along really in the last game. If I'm being 100% honest, his best coverage was the last game. Out of all the preseason games that he played in, his best coverage was in the last game. So, and I still feel like he was up and down in that. That's why I'm not so high on him at all. I'm really not. You know what I mean?
I'm not super high on either, to be honest. I just, we were asking the question. I think either one of those guys is the first name that's going to get cherry picked.
Yeah, I think they both might get cut.
Yeah. We'll keep one and then get rid of him when we find someone better on the waivers.
So Andy says that Barton's not making the squad. He says they're only keeping 7.
Shit.
I disagree with that.
Hell nah.
Only two backups.
No, bruh.
Or,
Trying to
Parham
get.
and one more tackle.
Oh my god, no.
Okay.
nah. We need a veteran tackle.
Hey,
So,
so
pretty much Parham and Mumford.
Yeah, nah, that's
so
not enough.
here's what's funny to me, real quick. I'm gonna go over to the comments where it says, I mean, Webb is a rookie, he'll improve, right? Are you really gonna wait the time for him to improve, or are you gonna give it to a player who actually did improve? He was only a rookie 2 years ago. He was only a rookie 2 years ago, and he improved.
I think you gotta keep.
Now you want him out for another rookie that's gonna have to take a chance to develop and improve. So when another one comes around, you're gonna take him because he has to develop and improve, but not give the one who developed and improved a shot.
I personally don't think it's developed enough.
So I've been quiet about this whole thing. So I want to take in all the information I can. I think I took in all my information, and what what I came up with is I want to put Sam Webb on the practice squad and keep Amik on the 53.
So he asked, how did Amik improve exactly? So I'm not saying that he made a full swing around, best thing out there. You know what I mean? But what I will say is he's been playing quite well in the slot. I'm watching him blitz. I'm watching his coverage. He's a little bit more sticky, bro. Before he was given a catch 15 yards and then give up another 7 or 8, 9, 10, sometimes a touchdown, right? But now he's a little bit more on the wide receiver. He's only given up maybe about 3 to 5 extra yards, if that. But he's actually playing a little bit bigger than he actually is listed as. So I just feel like, for me, just looking at him, he looks about 40% better than what he has been playing. And I think in this system, you know what I mean, at him being that number 2 slot corner is probably what's going to have him, you know what I mean, higher valued on the coaching staff's thought list. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that he's the best one out of all 3, hands down. That's not what I'm saying. It's a tight race between the 3. You know what I mean? It could go to any one of those. Actually, I would say 3. It could go to any one of those 3, right?
I have a question for you, Dirty.
If we're looking at the cornerback room, because I've seen, hold on real quick, Aaron, I got you.
Yep.
But if we're just speaking on the cornerback room, because I've seen Cosby more at safety than I did at corner, which I think he would probably have a better running at, maybe, because that's, you know, where he really shines at. I think the running is really between Amik and Webb for that final and 6th cornerback position. If I'm just being honest, because I think Amik is just a little bit higher when it comes to a slot corner than Webb is. So I'm not saying he is, but you know what I mean? Hey, look, if he comes out and has a phenomenal season, you know what I mean? You can't be like, hey man, I knew he could do it. You can't do that.
I hope you're right about Amik, Dirty. I really do.
Yo, Dirty, if we're in the red zone against the Chargers, or the Chargers in the red zone against us, do you think we could really count on Amik against them big receivers? Like, you know what I mean?
Bro, if we're in the red zone, I don't expect any backup players to be in the game.
But there's going to be situations where somebody's hurt and the backup is starting. Let's just hope
it ain't Nate Hobbs.
Yeah.
But if I had to put Amik on the field, do I trust him over Webb and Cosby? I probably say yes, because he's a veteran presence. He's been in the game for a minute.
If we're healthy in the red zone, we got what? Hobbs, Mullen, Averett, and Yasin. That's good for me. If we're healthy.
Hey, Andy, I know what play you're talking about. You know what I mean? All I could say was, hey, look, yes, he got beat for that one, but I think everybody in the stadium thought that shit was going out of bounds. It was actually just an amazing catch, bro. If I'm being honest, it was just an amazing catch by the wide receiver, because that shit was going out of bounds, man. That shit was just. But he did get lost.
That comment.
I ain't gonna make no excuse. He got lost. He did. But you know what I mean? I feel like when I watch the game, man, it's just something about Amik that jumps out. And like I said, I think he's the veteran presence that has a little bit more understanding of the game. and they all need time to develop. I think all three of them need time to develop. Truthfully, I think you know what I mean. Amik might need just a little bit more time, but I think Webb and Cosby might be just a little bit behind Amik in developmental stages. If you put them on a practice squad, you know what I mean. I think they could offer you just a little bit more.
I asked you the question
Going with
before,
the veteran
Dirty.
presence.
Do you agree that like either when I asked you this before, do you agree whoever we keep out of either they're probably on the first they're probably on the top of the short list to get cut if we're going to cherry pick for a better option? Do you agree with that?
Say it one more time.
If like whoever it may be, whether it's Webb, Amik, or even Cosby, do you think they're at the top of the list for who we're going to get rid of if we're going to cherry pick from another team? I think so.
Well, you would have to see what's available come from the other teams. You know what I mean? I'm a reserve judgment on any of that until I see who gets released. You know what I mean? Because that's a hard statement. You know what I mean? That's a hard statement to make. I don't think they would I don't think they would necessarily be at the top of the food chain for a trade. You know what I mean? I don't think they'd be at the top of the food chain for a trade, but if they had to give up a roster spot for somebody else, it's a possibility. I can see what you're saying in that realm. You know what I mean? Like if there was a roster spot that had to be available, would it be one of them? Yeah, maybe. But who knows what we do? You know what I mean? We got 11 hours, 12, about 11, 12 hours. You know what I mean? Before we gotta hear something.
We'll be paying more attention to Thursday or Friday when we start cherry picking.
We'll start hearing this the morning, like of players who are getting cut. You know what I mean? Because they have to have their meetings with players. Players are gonna start tweeting out shit like that. So we'll start hearing this the morning who's getting cut.
To your question, Afakasi, I feel like it would be in the respected room. You know what I'm saying? Like if they decided to bring in a defensive tackle, you know what I'm saying? I don't think they'll pluck from another room to weaken their depth. You know what I'm saying? I think they will just say one of these D tackles that's on the lower barrel will be one of the guys that they say, hey,
I can see my bro Andy right now, man, typing away like that. Bro said, "I'll be disappointed, man. I'll be disappointed, bro." Like,
dude did end up closing out the game last game with the forced fumble, right?
You want to know
that's a splash play.
You want to know what hurt Cosby for me? One of the things that hurt Cosby for me is when Zuber got that pick. You been in all preseason at safety. You ain't got no pick. The backup wide receiver that ain't gonna make the squad plays safety and gets a pick.
They didn't take Zuber into account because they was like, man, that's a wide receiver. He just out there as a body. They didn't actually.
To be fair, they threw it right to him.
Yeah,
I mean, even I could have been there.
I'm not gonna let you use that argument.
Here's the thing. He didn't. All right, and Zuber
I'm not letting you use that.
Right?
No,
Zuber did.
We're invalidating your parking pass.
Hey, Andy, I know you said you'll be disappointed with Amik, but I've been disappointed for I don't know how many years with Dallin Levitt. So, hey, wait your turn, bro.
Hey, in this coaching stuff, I trust.
Hey, look,
whatever they decide.
Whoever they choose, you know what I mean? Whoever they so choose, that's who they feel like is going to be the best pick for them. I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm going to go against that, but this was just the 53-man roster that I allowed, you know what I mean, that we all put together, you know what I mean, as a cohesive group. You know what I mean? I got outvoted on some things, but that's okay. That's all right.
I did too. We didn't get to keep Britton Brown, shit. And me and Dirty was fighting hard for that one. Pause, but
I like Britton Brown, dog.
I like Britton Brown too.
I think Britton Brown. That's the reason why I thought Britton Brown. We keep Britton Brown over Amir because I think Amir might.
So how did Britton Brown get voted out if me, you, and Dirty said yeah, and only Afakasi said no?
The chat.
Tuan said, and the chat
The
as
chat.
well.
Okay.
And look,
Chat,
like I said,
y'all ain't
like,
cool
don't
tonight,
take this.
bruh.
I don't like Brown. I do like Brown. He will get his chance.
Because I think he's not gonna get a chance with us if we don't get him 53. Somebody go take him.
Hey, yeah.
It's a good problem to have, being deep at running back.
You ain't never lied. You have never lied. So,
Hey, this is probably the hardest 53 we had in I don't know how long.
It's a good
man.
problem to have.
this
For
is,
real.
bro. This is the hardest decision we've had to make for a 53-man roster, man. That is a good fucking thing, bro. That's a good thing. You know what I mean? That's a really good thing, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Look, so fantasy football is out. You know what I mean? I wish everybody the best in
the shirt,
fantasy leagues. Huh?
See this shirt right here?
Yeah.
My little nephew's fucking selling them and shit. Pretty
Dope,
cool.
dope.
What they going for?
Yeah, I think he sells them for like 35 or something like that, though. But they're pretty cool quality and shit like that.
Do you ship international? Do you ship international?
He might. He might.
Do you ship international?
He might. I'll put it like tomorrow when I do it. I'm gonna do a show tomorrow. I'll put the link in my. I put his link where he has like a website where like he sells it from. So like he might. Yeah, I think he might. He just might. Charles Woodson. He has a bunch of shirts though. He makes like hip hop shirts. He has a Kobe shirt. He makes a bunch of shirts. But this is his newest one. This is his newest one. He's gonna take so Charles Woodson up throwing the O. Pretty
For
cool.
sure.
Yeah.
So, like I was saying,
Somebody's asking what's up with the SAP situation. I keep seeing that in the chat.
What?
Where you see that at? I don't even see it one SAP question.
At the bottom, J5.
What's up with the SAP situation with you guys on Saturday? Ask Docs, bro. You get a chance, ask Docs, ask Andy.
Dirty ain't giving. If you're gonna rob a bank with Dirty, because this motherfucker don't give him no fucking information, no nothing. Dirty is not the nigga to ask.
I'm scared, so I ain't saying nothing, man.
If you're gonna rob a bank, that's the nigga to rob a bank with, because he ain't telling shit.
Bro.
I ain't saying nothing, man.
I didn't see shit. I don't hear shit. I don't know shit.
Look, I asked Dirty what happened with Prez. Why was he in there throwing up the whole time? He's like, I don't know nothing about Prez throwing up. And then he's like, where did you guys hear that? I'm like, we heard that shit from Prez. He's like, oh yeah, that nigga was fucked up. You got to corner this nigga to get him to admit anything.
Hey, I'm just saying. The reason why I don't know because it didn't involve me, bro. You know what I mean? It did not involve me. That's between the people that it took place with. It got nothing to do with me. Even if I knew, I still couldn't tell you because it had nothing to do with me.
Now they asking what happened with
I don't know.
Bruh, you already know he ain't gonna say nothing, bruh.
Yeah, I don't know the logistics of what happened. I just know Stu wasn't there. That's not a shocker. You didn't fucking see him on the live, right? He wasn't there. Now, for whatever reason, is unknown to me, but he wasn't there. So, and neither was Warren Sapp.
I didn't put my
neither was any other players. So, I got.
Neither was any other players.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 4 players, bro. I didn't. They didn't show up. I don't know why.
Yeah.
You know, if the people who know why want to say what happened, then that's whatever reason they give you is the reason it happened. But for me, I don't know. I have no clue.
Andy, what happened, bro?
Unless you know you don't.
Somebody need to call. Somebody need to call Vlad.
Hey, so Andy answered all y'all questions. For everybody that wants to ask Andy what happened, he's telling y'all right here. In 4 games, Meek has 10 tackles, no tackles for losses, no PBUs, no forced fumbles, nothing but Cosby has 9 tackles, 1 forced fumble, 2 PBUs. Hold on. Meek does have tackles for losses.
He ran down a running back on a sweep play that I seen. I seen that with my own eyes. Going to the
real
right
quickly,
side.
I look. I've already made my argument about like Webb over Cosby and Amik, but to that point with the numbers don't measure like when it comes to coverage, like how sticky you are if you're keeping your man not catching the ball. That doesn't measure that.
We know Amik ain't going to the Hall of Fame right away. We know that, bro. Andy was saying that was on the line of scrimmage, not a tackle for loss.
Okay.
I mean, it was close. That could go either way. I'll give him that.
Hey, so Andy's also telling y'all don't ask him either. You know what I mean? He's basically telling y'all don't ask him either, man. Y'all want to talk football? He got all the answers for you, man. If you want to talk anything else, he ain't got nothing for you, bro.
His name is Bennett, and he ain't in it.
For sure. Hey, Andy, I'm gonna do that, bro. I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go back and look and see if there's some things that I missed. I will take a look at it. But see, that's why I like Bro. Bro is strictly football, bro. If it ain't football, don't fucking ask me. See, if it ain't football related, Raider related, bro, don't ask me.
I kind of, when I asked him, I wasn't expecting them to actually answer. It was just being stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but honestly, like, bro, I really even I know a little bit, but I don't know enough to actually make a comment because you know what I mean. I don't know 100% what really went down, what happened.
Unless you know you don't.
And the little I know is that he didn't show up. For whatever reason, I don't know. I just know he didn't show up. He wasn't there. So, you know what I mean? Andy knows. Of course, Andy knows. But he, like me, bro, go ask the people that it really had anything to do with.
You take either Webb or Cosby over Amik. You're saying he's the worst of those three, Andy? I don't know about that, bro. I don't know. I mean, in the red zone, I can understand why Amik would be bad in the red zone. We just have to try to keep him off the field.
Well, it's definitely Raider related. I'll give you that, but you know what I mean. Like I honestly I don't know. I really don't know why he didn't show up, bro. I don't. I just know he wasn't there. And I was like, I asked Docs, where's Stu? He's like, man, he ain't coming. Damn, all right. And that was the first of the conversation went. I didn't ask why. I didn't care. Hey, he said, hey, he cussing y'all out, man. He said, damn right, that's what he's saying.
Amik is ass though, bro. Ass, like, is any player in the NFL really ass like that though?
That's his word. He likes to use
that's his word, bro. That's
okay.
Just like people say trash, that's his word.
Hey, he said, if y'all want answers, ask Sap yourself. I ain't saying shit.
There you go.
You're not supposed to. I mean, yeah, I feel that.
But no, yeah, that is who you should be asking though. Ask them why they didn't show up.
Give me that nigga. Give me his fucking phone number. I'll call him and ask him.
He got an IG. He got a Twitter. He got all that. He got a channel too. He got a YouTube channel.
Hey, hit up Vlad. I bet he'll get the answer.
Man, Vlad is the police. Officer Vladimir.
Hey, I'm sure Stu had a good reason too. But I'm also sure that whatever reason it is, it's probably still not gonna go over well with the people who came out to see him. You know what I mean? It's still not gonna go over well with the people who came out to see him or the people who are expecting to see the other players too. You know what I mean? Like,
what up, Cool Kev?
You can give a reason, but bro, it just, I mean, be honest. Raider Nation hold grudges, bro. Y'all know that. Y'all hold grudges, bro. Y'all still mad at Randy Moss. This nigga Hall of Famer, y'all still mad at him, bro. Like,
I'm not necessarily mad at Randy Moss after
Nah,
talking
I
to Stu,
know.
but I don't really fuck with Warren Sapp like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he had a lot of
M85. I
he had
will
a lot
say
of hot
yes,
shit to
it was
say.
popping, bro. That shit was popping, bro. But I'll show y'all a little bit of footage, man. Y'all want to see a little bit of footage of the Burning Trees Festival?
Yeah.
I'm having a Burning Trees festival right now.
I was like, when does Earn not have a Burning Trees festival?
You know what I'm saying?
Him and Gabe.
Right, right. Moss a quitter. You have to talk to Stu about that, Cool Kev. If you gotta listen to how like a player's perspective.
Yeah, that was interesting hearing Stu's takes on a lot of these players that get cussed out by the Raiders and how they are behind the scenes.
And then they're supposed to still go out there and perform and give 100% after they just got booed running out from the fucking tunnel out onto the field. NorCal Jesse, what's popping, homie? All my family
Jesse.
pulling up now.
It's cracking.
I just Randy
MA5.
Moss to me, dog. Randy Moss to me was just like, because even as I think as an announcer, he said that like when they asked him something about being a Raider one time, he was like, he stopped that fucking other person from saying, no, wait, I'm not a Raider. Like you know what I mean? So like fuck, I can't.
Well, like Stu was saying, did Raider Nation ever really treat him like he was a Raider?
Yeah, but that's what I mean. You know what I mean? Like he's never been treated like a Raider. He don't see himself as a Raider. So it's like that's why I don't see him like.
So he would be kind of boosty to go out and claim that he's a Raider, right?
Yep.
So I'm not really mad at him for saying I don't like it, but you know what I mean? I'm not really mad at him. I just put myself in his shoes and be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with you, Ed.
I'm not mad at him, but it's like whoever ain't on the Raiders, you know, we always say fuck that dude anyway, you know what I mean? So fuck that dude.
That's what we do.
Shit, you know what I mean? So
that's what we do. And he's like one of the only ones that actually played for us, and we don't claim him at all in any way.
Hey, you know, it's crazy though, Gabe. You were talking about Hobbs, you know, playing inside, you know, and outside. You know, I threw out the name because you guys were talking about that earlier. You know, I threw out the name Jalen Ramsey. You know, where he travels. You know what I'm saying? So like that gives our team a whole lot of flexibility to the point where, you know, whoever their best wide receiver is, we might, you know, slide Hobbs over there, you know what I'm saying, to take care of them, whether they're a slot or on the outside.
Yep.
I'm not putting Hobbs out there against DeAndre Hopkins. We're not gonna have to worry about that this year, but I was just saying like one of the best receivers in the league. I'm not letting him go out there and get murdered like that.
This is a little bit this is early in the day before they was. What up, man?
I heard they were fucking like, you know, giving goodie bags and shit, you know what I mean?
Bro, gang, I smoke all day for free, bro. All day.
And fire too, I bet.
Fire, bro.
They didn't have no Reggie.
No, it's all fire, bro.
Yeah, they're not gonna have fire. Like they're not gonna have Reggie right there. Now they're trying to promote that shit.
A gravy store?
Gravy? Top shelf?
It looked like it's fucking.
Yeah, it just looked like his logo back there.
Hey, so who out of all the performances, who was the most lit
in preseason?
From the ones I witnessed, Luda.
Luda.
Yeah, I didn't really get a chance to see Busted and and Rick Ross.
I was just about to ask that. Was Rick Ross not supposed to be there?
Hey, these dudes right here, man, that you see in the camera right now, man, they some cool ass cats, bro. I like these dudes, man.
Come like you gonna do the 5 miles. You got man right here. You got AJ got stuff right here. You got Troy G. And that's the man with the plan, man. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm one of the world's most famous pop boxers, man. Look.
I like this guy.
South San West, like Nino's Revenge, and that shit is on the top of the indie movie charts right now. Rick Hard. I'm the motherfucker that made the movie.
Yeah. I like it.
One more time. It's on Amazon Prime and Tubi also. South West, like Nino's Revenge. That'll be your streaming movie. I'm a filmmaker, man. So y'all trying to get us some movies? Get at me, man. Real tickets all day. MILLTICKETS all day on Instagram. And my website is rickr.com. RIC-R.com, man.
Where you located?
Hollywood, Rick Hard, big baby.
All right. Yeah. What's up, man? Appreciate y'all.
Who are they, Dirty? A modeling agency?
So Troy G has a modeling agency. And they do like models for like booth, like where they was at right now. You know what I mean? They got models for movies, you know what I mean, videos, you know what I mean, whatever you need a model for. You know what I mean? Whatever it is you need a model for, get at my boy Troy G. It's actually I'll tell you right now, it is fuck. I don't know why IG is so far back in my phone. It is Troy Graham, but he goes, it's Troy _G_909. And yeah, Brody cool as shit, man. They super cool. But let me see. That probably wasn't good enough for y'all, man. You know what I mean? That probably wasn't good enough for y'all, man. Let me
Hey, he was popping though.
Yeah, I like that. I'll at your boy, modeling agent.
Exactly.
Got the girls all in the videos.
And he ain't got no big Shirley's though.
He was always going. He's not one of the world's best pop bloggers.
I might have to hit him up and see if he got some big Shirley's over there.
Oh shit!
But just go ride the bus. The bus driver is Big Shirley.
Just go
All right, guys, I got a jet. Dirty, thanks for having me on the panel and that. I appreciate you, brother. And chop it up with you guys. Juan, Gabe, and Ern. Ern, I'm still waiting for you, brother. You know what it is with
Bro, I'm ducking you, bro. I'm trashing Madden right now. I'm not trying to get embarrassed like that.
Come on, man. No, you can't be afraid of playing your own game. I guess it's someone from the outside. Come on. That's all love, man. Anyways, guys, peace out. Thanks for having me on the panel, Dirty. And big chat. Take care. For sure.
Always, they are. Appreciate you. So let me give you a little something else from the Burning Trees. Y'all, that probably wasn't good enough for y'all, man. That probably wasn't good enough for y'all. So this is backstage.
Oh,
that's Hammer right there in front of me.
We can freak it. Freak if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting a video together. I'm gonna release it probably Wednesday. I'm putting something together. It's just a clip up for Saturday. You know what I mean? The Raider Week 0 kickoff, and then the Burning Trees Fest together. So I'm put a whole little video together. It was a cool time, man. I got somebody coming on the show actually. Um, see if her videos. I know I got her video on here. Uh, she's a Latino rapper. Latino rapper. She might be actually Cuban. B. Yeah, I think she might be Cuban. B.
Cuban B.
Cuban B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see it on the. See it on
Yeah.
the,
Cuban B.
It was fun though. Enjoyed myself. I think everybody enjoyed themselves. Like I said, got to go to the concert for free.
We like free.
Buddha, her name is Sally from the Valley. Her name is Sally from the Valley. Yeah, she's actually from the Bronx. She's actually from New York. You know what I mean? But
Wait a minute, you got into the fucking Burning Trees Festival for free?
yes,
What?
yes, I went for free. Shout out to my boy Docs for making that happen. Yeah, went to the Burning Fest for free, bro.
Damn, that's cool. I heard that
Bro,
show.
you see, I was there before anybody else.
I heard that show was pretty
Walked
pricey.
in.
That
Huh?
show was pretty pricey too, no? To get
It was
into.
80. It was 80 to get in.
Oh, okay. I was still. I mean, shit, but $80 for free. Shit.
It
Sign
was 500 for like some VIP sections, but you know.
me up for that shit anytime. Dog, for $80 for free. Shit.
Hey, I know if they do it again, bro, it's gonna be a bigger turnout.
Yeah.
If they do it again, it's gonna be a bigger turnout. But I don't know if it was the location or if people just because what I've been noticing about events, bro, people ain't really turning out like they did before COVID. The turnouts ain't the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it comes with the territory, right? You know, there's people that are, still feeling like they can't touch anything. You know what I'm saying? And I
Do
don't
you
blame.
really think we're last in the division? Hold on. You haven't beat us in how many years? When's the last time you beat us, Mr. Diego?
No, Diego.
Laugh out loud, my friend.
What did y'all finish last year in the division?
Bro, when's the last time you beat us? Could you tell me that? I think it's been like 3 years. I think it's been like 3 years since you beat us. Well, I'm just saying. You going back to 2001? What that got to do with anything?
It is a troll.
Hey, look. Everybody welcome. I mean, you signing your own warrant. You know what I mean?
Is that Diego? Fucking Diego.
Nah, that ain't Diego.
He said, why did he say? Because you asked, when was the last time you beat us? And he said 2001, dog.
You're not lying.
I'm just saying, man.
He must not be a fucking Bronco fan if he said 2001, dog.
Bro, it's hilarious. Hey, for sure. I understand that.
I understand you just here to listen to the other. Hey, so what would you like to know how we think about your squad, bro? Like, do you have a new quarterback? Yes, you have a new quarterback. But I think you were a quarterback away from actually being something. But unfortunately, you gave up some of those pieces that requires y'all to actually still be a threat. Giving up Noah Fant, ooh, that was a tough one. My cousin was hurt, and he a Bronco fan. I got a couple cousins that's Bronco fans. Man, they was hurt on that one. You know what I mean? They was hurt on that one. Giving up tight end, well, that was a tough one. But hey, look, I originally had y'all being at least maybe third place in the division.
Nope.
I honestly want to see Kansas City miss the playoffs and be last, bro. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
Ain't one of their wide receivers serving time?
Who's?
Who?
I thought Judy was doing some time.
Jail time?
What?
Nah, I think he
What would Judy be doing time for?
No, he did get arrested for something like that. But
Oh man, that was some bullshit that got dropped, man. I don't even think he should have even went to jail for that. He took somebody's phone. I mean, come on, man. You going to jail for taking people's phones?
By law, man, as expensive as expensive as these phones are.
I get it. Yeah. I get it. But no. It ain't private property when I pay the phone bill. When I pay the phone bill, it ain't private property just because you use it. You know what I mean? That don't make it private property.
I forgot what because it's like there's two laws, like, you know, it could be this or it could be that based on the dollar amount. And sometimes, like, you know, like these cell phones that are like $1,000 or whatever, like that's the big crime that you know.
Yeah, that's grand theft at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I pay the bill, I'm not stealing what I'm paying for. Philly, what's good with you, man? Salute. It's crazy, man. Said Broncos cheeks on that note. I'm out, y'all. Be smooth. For sure, man. Have a good one, brother. Have a blessed night. You know what I mean? Have a blessed one. It was lit. Raider Nation travels everywhere. Hey, I wish Raider Nation would start turning out a little bit more like they used to in the past. I will say, you know what I mean, that, you know, certain events, you know what I mean, y'all really got to turn out. You know what I mean? You really got to turn out. It was great seeing everybody there, but I think it could have been more. Yeah, I mean, I think Raider Nation needs to get out and get the moving, man. Get the moving, man. Moving and grooving. Get back to the old school, man. Everybody come out and have some fun. Because it was a great time. I know people probably concerned about it being hot because it's Adelanto, but I'll tell you this, man. They did something really smart, bro. They had a whole tinted off shaded area that could have held at least, I want to say, 700 people. They had enough shade for 700 people. You know what I mean? So if you
when the air is 113 degrees, it don't matter if it's shade or not.
Bro, but hey, look, you got to think about it like this. Next year, they'll have swamp coolers. Get 4 swamp coolers, put them in the catty corners, right? And let that breeze cross through in an X. It'd be perfectly fine. Be perfectly fine, as long as you got 4 big swamp coolers, 1 in each corner. You know what I mean? Blowing air around. You'll be perfectly fine. And maybe some misters hanging from the shaded area. Maybe some light misters. You'll be good. But the place is super cool as fuck, bro. Like I encourage, if they do it again next year, bro, I encourage everybody to be there, man. I'm telling you, I encourage everybody to be there, man. It should be a damn good time. It should be a damn good time. Long as they, I mean, even if they do it on the same day as the Burning Trees Fest again, that's fine with me. But I think I think that's kind of like a too much in one day. If I'm being honest, I think it may be like too much in one day. So do the Raider thing, you know what I mean, and then do the Burning Trees Fest like maybe the next weekend.
Because the Burning Trees Fest has nothing to do with Raider Nation, right?
No, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. But it could if Raider Nation turns out, man. Because look, I'm telling you, man, that shit was, and maybe that may have been a thought process as well. People may have thought that the two were associated. You know what I mean? The Burning Trees Fest and the Raider Nation kickoff. Some people who don't smoke weed don't want to be around it may have been like, "Oh, it's this. I don't want to go to this because of this."
Or bring my family.
Yeah, or bring my family. You know what I mean? So it's a crossover. You know what I mean? So that's the thing about it. You know what I mean? That's the mixture right there. So I think that's why maybe next year you separate the two, so people don't so people don't get it misconstrued because the two were actually separated, even though they were right next door to the other. They were two separate events. You know what I mean? So, but man, I want to see Raider Nation start turning out, man. I really want to see y'all turn out at these tailgates, man. Especially the first game of the year at SoFi Stadium, man. I want I want to see y'all turn out, man. I'm gonna be out there filming, bro. I want to put everybody that wants to be on film out on film that day, man. I'm telling you, bring your makeup, your costumes. You know what I mean? You get downs and your get downs, your barbecues. You know what I mean? I want to see small sample plates. You know what I mean? I don't need no big major okie dokie. I mean, here, man, just take off. Nah, I don't want that because I can't afford to park my car in the same lot as the tailgate lot. I gotta do the $120 lot. You know what I mean? That's the cheapest you're gonna find. $120.
Nigga, how much is the expensive lot?
400.
400 some
Tailgate
400
lot,
they ain't gonna get from me.
bro. Hold on. I'll tell you right now.
That's fucking
Tailgating ticket
outrageous.
for SoFi.
Like two,
Tailgating ticket for SoFi Stadium.
like two something, no?
The tailgate is more than the ticket.
Uh,
I'm going to my app, the Vivid Seats.
yeah.
See right here.
Vivid.
Oh,
Smooth as a river.
where is it where they allow the pink, right?
Yo, thank you, Jesse.
Damn, $338.
Hell to the no.
That's out.
Hell no. To no, no.
No. Right.
Hell no.
So you can park. Actually, I found some 121, but that's man.
Pink lot. The pink lot is the only one. The
Yeah,
only
Pink Lot is the only one for tailgating. Let's see.
I'm talking about week one. Chargers Raiders. Cheapest one is $338 on the app, the Vivid Seats. Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
All right. So look, hold on. I should be able to. Hold on.
It's about to be all bad. About to be all bad. And that's all you doing is a tailgate, or are you actually going to be in the game?
I'm going to the game.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to the game. Parking lot. It doesn't tell me. Yeah, I guess the orange zone.
Yo, Darcel, that stadium's not necessarily in the hood anymore. That part of Inglewood has completely been redone. It's like if you went there, you wouldn't even recognize it.
I mean, if you go a couple, like if you go like a mile or two down, well, then yeah, but like right there, that area, no. That little area around that, they fucking fixed all that shit up right there.
The word of the day is gentrification.
There you go.
Yeah, so I guess I would be in the orange zone next to pink zone. Pink zone is where they yeah, okay. I may have to pay for that up. You know what I mean? Up front. Parking lot. Yeah. Road GA. $74.
But you ain't setting up camp, are you?
No, bro, but
okay. So you just need just something close to where the get down is, right?
Mm-hmm. No, I ain't in the Bronco zone.
Never that.
Bro. That's just what they call it. They call it the orange zone. That's all it is, man.
The Bronco zone.
And I plan on being there early too. So but I don't need 2 tickets.
Fellas, I'm gonna call it a night. I gotta get up early and shit.
Me too, bro. I'm about to fall asleep on live.
So yeah, hey, Dirty, thanks for having me on, bro.
Always, man.
Catch, just yeah, man. Good night. For sure, I'm going to sleep out here. I don't even know what to say now. For sure, man. Yeah, have a good night.
All right, man.
All right, gentlemen. I'm gonna see y'all probably on tomorrow or something. Y'all have a good one. Thank you for having me on, Dirty. Twan.
Always.
Y'all be good.
Bless
Chat. Y'all have a good night.
All right. Man, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time hanging out with you guys, man. I appreciate you guys being here. It is that time of the show where now it's time to say goodbye to all our listeners. MIC, see you real soon. KEY, why? Because I love you. MOUSC, see you real soon. Bye. No, I'm just fucking.
I was like, that's the new closeout or what?
Yeah, come on, let them know where they can find you at, man.
You can find me on IG. Hit me up on IG. Holla at me. Talk to me. Slide in my DM at Twan TWUAN. Also, you can find me on Yes Sir Outdoors, which is on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Please help me out and do me a solid. Please subscribe to Yes Sir Outdoors. Help me get to 100 subscribers as we're building forward, so I can teach you how to fish and do all the outdoor stuff like you should know how to do.
Sure.
Thank you, Dirty, for having me on your show.
Always, brother. Always, man. Hey, Darcel Ball, what's good with you, man? Hey, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for allowing me to entertain you for that amount of time. You know what I mean? Whatever amount of time it was, man. It's greatly appreciated when you guys tune in. Love you guys to death. 50 billion things on YouTube. The fact that you allow me to grace your screen for any amount of time is greatly appreciated, more than I can verbally express. As I always tell you, Raider Nation, no matter how much it rains, you can never stop the sun from shining. Hey, Raider Nation, go get your motherfucking sunshine, man. We out. Peace.
Throws end zone.